Ladies and gentlemen, now the moment you've all been waiting for.
You are now listening to the sounds of Milkcrates Microphones.
You walk into this room at your own risk.
There's something going on here. We've got to take immediate advantage of it.
You're lucky to be here. Thank you, sir. Time is a precious thing. Never waste.
Accept it as a gift.
Not a future that will be, but one that might be.
Means we was on the road to destruction from the beginning.
The kind is headed for extinction.
I don't give up. It's over. Everything starts from now.
And we are back. We are back in the studio despite, you know, the energy and the aura of people not wanting us to be right here, but we are here. It is Milkcrates and motherfucking Microphones. I am B-Sick Wonder Rhyme, Mr. Brandon F. Bomb Fry, and with me, as always, it's your boy, his boy, their boy, everybody's boy, Soldier's boy, plus the Suicide Boys, and the Hype Boys, and the Beastie Boys, and the Beach Boys, and Soulja Boy.
And maybe your mama's boy. I'll be out here to let you know the fucking truth. The energy in the room is through the roof here. I'm not fucking around. Through the roof. And I'm not playing here. It might have almost not happened tonight if it wasn't for some quick fucking thoughts, some quick fingers, and some quick movements. So I'm happy to be here tonight. This is your boy, the infamous Nonsense, and we got a real one for you tonight, I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah, we're really excited about tonight. But before we get into that, let's talk to the guy to the left of me. He used to be Triple Sig. He used to be 9-1 Sig. He used to be Uncle Siggo. But today, just for us, it's Sig Justice.
Yo, what is good? What is good? Hey, it's a Wednesday, not a Friday, but I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling funky.
It's Wednesday. It's not our typical Friday show. Actually, last episode we did on a Wednesday, so I guess this is a typical thing for us now. I guess this is a Wednesday podcast.
Big Show Wednesdays.
Big Show Wednesday. So Wild Style Wednesday, we're up in the motherfucking place to be. Took a little bit to get this thing going and get the wheels rolling, but we're here. We're going to do a quick This Week in motherfucking hip-hop. So that's something that we've been doing for over 200 episodes. So we can't stop now, won't stop now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So let's get into that right now. It's yours and my favorite segment, This Week in motherfucking hip-hop. Fuck yeah.
It's the hip-hop of this week.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hip to the hop, the
We ain't
hop
trying to get
to
cut.
the hip. We dip, you dip, I dip.
Tell him. This one goes out to our motherfucking boy out there. If you don't know who he is, he might be better known as Birthday Boy coming up August 25th, 1963. How old would this man would have been?
1963.
63, he would have been fucking 60 years old.
Yeah.
No.
60 years old, yeah.
When?
This year, he'd have been 60 in August.
1963.
63 to right now, he'd have been 60.
About 62, I think.
62. All right, we're close enough.
61-ish.
The man, rest in peace to our boy Shock G, better known as Gregory Edward Jacobs, born August 25th, 63, from Queens, New York. The man is a fucking genius, bro. A genius. Spent most of his life and childhood moving around the East Coast with his family, eventually settling down in Tampa, where he became a most talented man in his drumming in school. But that being said, let's get past that to know the man has worked with such likes from Tupac to all of your favorite West Coast hitters. But from him personally, I like the Humpty Dance, but we're not going there tonight. This the man with the fucking nose that'll turn around and tickle your rear. You know who he is.
Yes, sir.
The Humpty. So from off that, I want to go ahead and say that he made a song with the Loonies, and it was in Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking a juice in the hood. And the song off that fucking video, or off that movie, was We Got More. And I didn't even think that he was on there with the Loonies. I had no idea. Yeah. Did he know he was making songs with the Loonies?
I mean, two major hitters out of the Bay Area. Why wouldn't they be doing
why wouldn't
music
they're
together?
Bay Area
Why
cats.
wouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, he's a Florida cat coming to the Bay.
Who, Shock G?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
hey.
but he's a transplant.
But he's a transplant, and he grew well. He grew well. The roots were there.
You know, and everyone knows Shock G as being a Bay Area cat.
Yeah.
No one knows him as a Florida cat.
He's the one that put the satin in your panties.
Oh. All right, let's get into this. What is it? What are you doing over
Oh, I got you already. Is We Got More.
Yeah, let's
Don't
do
be a
let's get
menace.
little
Yeah,
snippet
it's a
of
little
it.
showcase.
I was going to let you...
Here we go. Fuck it. Get it, baby. That's it.
R.I.P. to Shock G.
R.I.P. He's been well spoken
Been
on.
away since 2021, and it hasn't been the same since.
He's been well spoken on many times in this podcast.
That intro, that little
Hard.
snippet right there, you know, that sample.
Grammys, Emmys, Dammys, nothing to me. But when they rock us in the streets,
Humpty.
we say, oh. You See the freak in the beat, she do me. I hit them itty bitties with the sticky ooey gooey. I got more funk in my left pinky toe. I got more soul in my style than they will ever know.
Right on.
Flow sounds like he's melting, bro.
Oh, for sure, right?
I
don't know what that means, but I feel like
good,
Shock G, we got more.
Good description of that because that I get that
feels like he's
analogy.
melting.
I get that analogy
He's
when I hear
hard,
his
bro.
voice.
He's hard.
It's kind of like slow and drown out, but I like it. This
Oh,
is a
sounds so
unique
good.
sound.
So
Shout out to Shock G, R.I.P. Digital Underground.
Well missed. Well
Oakland
missed.
legend.
Not only that, to be able to make a character and like a gimmick that actually
sure.
like
Sticks.
resonated and
Yeah.
sticks
Yeah.
and like is a real thing. Like Humpty,
And-
that was a real thing.
And
dude.
Pac let him rap as Humpty on his shit. You know what I
everyone
mean? He's like, we
did.
like that
Yeah.
style. Get
Yeah.
on here with that.
Yeah, I've always said one of my favorite Murs songs was that song with him on the what's that party song that's
Oh
off of.
yeah, I forgot he made a song with Murr.
Dude, that song's dope
That
too.
song is sick.
Yeah,
Risky
it's a
business,
risky
man.
business.
It's
yeah.
risky business,
What is
man.
what is this?
That's
Yeah.
right.
That song's a good song.
That right there, wrapping it up. That's Shock G.
Shout out to Shock G.
Shout out. We got more, and R.I.P.
Definitely
brother.
stamp that. I mean,
For sure.
Shock G is a legend in just music in general, just because of his connection to Digital Underground,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then that being the connection
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Tupac and that whole thing. So, and then just like I said, coming up with that Humpty Dumpty thing, like
Yeah.
that's a creative mastermind that was able to market a new character and create a new avenue of money flow for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just from one character.
Oh yeah.
Classic character to be able to do two different characters simultaneously in songs. How can someone pull that off?
Rappers-
Oh, it's pretty easy.
rappers
I
are
mean,
doing
you
it
record
nowadays, yeah.
you
But
record
hold on.
one verse and
At
then you
the
come
time,
out and you
hold
go
on.
back in and you record the other verse.
Look,
At the time, was anybody else doing
At the
that?
time,
No.
innovative
Very
and
innovative.
different, and no
Yes.
one else
Nobody else
was trying it.
He
No
was
one
wearing
else-
the big
everyone
nose
else-
and the glasses. You know what I mean? He took the mustache off. He had the big nose
He
and the
actually,
glasses.
actually had a
Killing it.
disguise.
Like a legit
Yeah,
disguise.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing.
I do want to give a quick reminder. Go out, pre-order the brand new upcoming album by X-Rated, A Sin in Heaven.
Yes.
Being released on Strange Music, Tech Nine's heavy-hitting label. X-Rated is a part of that label now, and I'm fucking super excited to talk more about the album.
We were lucky enough to get a little bonus sample of it, and I'm
Yeah.
really, really happy from what I heard. Actually, I'm like really surprised of what I heard, as in
Fire.
As in, it's fucking fire.
I wasn't surprised at all. I knew that's what it was going to be. As soon as it hit my ears, I was like, it feels
back.
it
He's
feels like that old school rated shit that we were bumping in high school and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Just clear now, just loud and clear
just
now.
not over a phone.
Not over the phone. But you know what? Like I was telling Siggy earlier, I miss that phone vibe. I miss that
of
old
course,
phone
everyone
vibe.
will, because nostalgia
Yeah.
is everything.
And like I was saying, I would like to ask the man, maybe he want to do a phone again. Maybe he want to get on the phone, do a track on the phone, you know, just for old time's sake, you know? I think
They
that
got
would,
like we were at the Oscar Goldman show and those dudes were rapping over a phone
Oh, yeah.
on stage. So they got the technology where I'm pretty sure you could just plug in a phone to a interface and be able to record somehow like
Yeah,
that. I mean, it's got to be a thing.
it's
no?
got to be as easy as pie for them nowadays with all technology.
Oh,
Quick one button,
easy.
easy, and just bring them in. I mean, you got to figure it's that simple. But
technology is a different thing.
I wonder
nowadays.
if there were phones that sound better than others when he was, stuff like that. I want to get, I want to ask that.
You think no? You think there's like some phones that have better quality?
Maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say some phones probably have a better receiver,
Probably.
sound clearer, sound nicer. You know what I mean? I hear Art Bell all the time. He's always yelling at someone, get a better phone. Talking to your phone, someone switch phones, sounds better, you know?
Well, Art Bell was probably talking to a microphone. He probably had a headset on.
Oh, he had it all. He was yelling.
You guarantee that fool had
And
a
he
headset
always yell
on.
at you. I always feel like an asshole when he calls and he's like, turn your radio off. Oh, Jesus Christ. I
And then
don't
he
want to
hangs
talk to
up
you
on
no
you.
more. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you no more.
Ah.
But, like I was saying.
Shout to Shock G. I don't know if we stamped that already, but we stamped
we
that.
double
Let's finish
stamped,
that
double
up.
stamped. Clean that up now.
This week in hip hop was Shock G. I don't know how we got. What did we get onto? Conversation about telephones. Yeah, I'm guessing there's some microphones on some phones have better cameras, some phones have better microphones.
Yeah, I could imagine. Siggy,
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
would you imagine with fucking nowadays that you could probably do everything from your phone, rock bottom, flat off?
What do you mean?
You got a supercomputer in your pocket.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And that was like something
That we never thought.
I did
imaginable.
think kind of it was one of those things that you invented. You can invent anything in like grade school, and you make believe something that
So
could
wait
be
a second.
made.
You created the
Well, no, I didn't create the iPhone, but I thought
created the iPhone
I
in grade
wanted
school?
I wanted a pocket
Jesus
TV
Christ.
/ phone, like it was a phone, TV, and maybe something else. Like I thought about that aspect of it. At least.
Are we in a simulation, Siggy?
Oh man, are we going there again?
We gotta go left. We're gonna go left for a second here to bring us back if we have to here.
That's a very big possibility. Again,
is it a possibility that simulations? Sometimes people get bamboozled in these simulations.
What do you mean by bamboozle?
Yeah,
I mean,
Expand.
do you get into it? Would you imagine you could buy a property in one of these places?
I've heard that. Also,
someone take your money.
Yeah.
And in real life, you go to get it back, you can't get it.
Well, there's real estate, and I guess not simulations, but like artificial whatever intelligence. I guess you can buy real estate now, artificial real estate.
There's supposedly you can get in those things and actually work in them, get a job in them, and they pay you.
I mean, yeah. I guess there's a bunch of jobs kicking off that way.
How do you feel about all these AI videos where they're taking people's podcasts and then making them fucking fake as fuck, saying whatever they want? Did you see that Joe Rogan's suing CNN right now?
Yep, for what, 20 million or something like that? Yeah, because what?
Well, I don't think they used AI.
He chopped up to make him sound like he endorsed Kamala.
Whatever.
Because I listened to the real one.
The issue is the AI shit where they do the AI videos and they're just blatantly saying some fucking out of pocket shit, and you know for a fact that person, and it's every podcast they do it with now too. You see these little clips, and it's like, how are you getting away with this?
Yeah.
How is not everyone getting fucking sued up the ass for bullshit
if
like
that
this?
was a possibility, we could get them to do it for us. To have Joe endorse us.
I think we need somebody.
Get an AI to endorse
anyone
us.
out there that does AI, hit us up. We need some AI shit.
We need Joe Rogan.
What do you think about like Kanye West just dropped that collab album Vultures 2 with what was it, Ty Dolla $ign, I think. So I guess on a lot of the tracks, he is it's his AI voice. Other rappers are rapping the words that he wrote with his AI voice, so it kind of sounds like him, but it's not him rapping. So what do you think about that? That's
kind of what Bruce Willis is doing, right?
I guess so.
Bruce Willis.
Well, he signed away his likeness, his everything, just so they can continue to make movies with him.
Yeah.
And he signed away the age of him being Die Hard age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other actors are gonna have to act for him, and then they just see CGI or the AI his face onto their bodies. That's how they do it.
Yeah, that's how they got the new.
So that's basically what you're
does.
saying. Yeah. The rappers are doing.
The rappers are doing this
Kanye.
now.
Somebody's rapping, but they're AI and Kanye's voice into it, so it's Kanye rapping basically, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, and
what I'm talking about is Indiana Jones, when they fucking straight up just used a whole different person and put his whole face on it, and then he played Indy.
Is that confirmed?
No, that's 100%. There was a whole
it
young guy.
The entire time.
No, the whole time it was a young guy. Yeah. And he has his face superimposed on him, and he plays him.
Yeah, you play like the same build.
Yeah, and then when it's time for him to do some scenes where he's sitting or talking at a table or having something, then it's really him.
Yeah.
Then it's really Harrison Ford.
And then when he talks all the fuck scenes, he comes in for the porn scenes. They bring Harrison in. He actually wants to do those. He's like, Harrison, you're too old. He goes, I can do those scenes still, brother. They're like, Harrison, we got to stand it. I can still do those
That
scenes.
fool's a wild motherfucker. Harrison Ford has crashed an airplane no less than 10 times.
Tell you, that's one of the guys. You let him date your mom. Add him to the list.
No, I would not, because that fool would be crashing my mom in an airplane.
You take her
He'll
out
be
for a good
crashing
time.
on like golf courses and shit, hella drunk.
He's one of those old guys how he just blacks out when he does things. And just falls, wakes up with bruises on his face. You're like, how'd this happen?
Except he's not crashing his golf cart at the country club.
They're $1 million vehicles.
He's crashing his fucking airplane.
Into the country.
Cessna.
Into the country, not into the country club, into the country.
If that's where
Shout out Harrison Ford. We all should go out like
Cheers
that.
to
If we could all
Harrison.
be like Harrison Ford.
Of course. I mean, I love me some Harry Ford, but I mean, if that's where movies and music are heading,
Is he one of the best Harrys?
Yes. Did you get any of this thing I just sent you?
Yeah. We're rolling. Have you got
Okay.
Is that your favorite Harrison?
Oh,
or Harry?
How many Harrisons are there?
Well, Harry and the Hendersons.
My new favorite Harry is Harry Mack.
Harry Mack is
Harry
very
Mack's
good.
a good one.
I like Harry Mack. I like Dusty Cartridge. You like Dusty Cartridge?
Who the hell's that?
Oh man, a great Harry Mack song.
That's not
While
Harry
we're here,
though.
What is it?
We're talking about Harry here.
That's Harry.
That's
Harry
Dusty.
Mack. No.
Dusty.
Harry Mack is Dusty Cartridge is his song.
We can get into Dusty's next time.
No. Harry Mack is the guy.
Dusty Baker's
and he
gonna
makes
take
Dusty Cartridge the song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
I haven't heard it.
Have you heard it? I think we should
least-
get into
At
it.
least I don't know it by
If we're
name.
here and we're doing a little dancing,
If I'm being real,
let's dance to some music.
I do want to give a quick shout out to 2Mecs and a quick update on 2Mecs.
Is he okay?
He is okay, and he has he underwent open heart surgery. This man, and he's okay after the open heart surgery. He's recovering amazingly. So Rhymefest, super dope hip hop festival.
He's gonna be there.
It just happened over the weekend.
Was he there?
2Mecs was actually there. I don't know if he was able to get on the stage.
Just in.
I don't know if he was able to get on stage and rap, dude.
Did he
I would
rap
be,
from the
I would
parking
be
lot?
astonished if he was rapping
Wait a
because this
minute.
man's story coming from open heart surgery.
Good
but he
shit.
was there in person, so shout out to 2Mex.
Well,
I'm so
you
glad
know
he's doing
what?
okay.
That's crazy just to even be out
Yes.
and like about doing shit.
For the shapeshifters, man, out there, the whole, you know.
From Milkcrates and Microphones, no joke.
No,
Visionaries.
We
Yeah,
wish.
excuse me, sorry.
These.
Visionaries and shapeshifters.
Yes.
They were all out there together.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
We
okay,
wish
go ahead.
2Mex good. I mean, lately he's been going through a lot of health tribulations and trials.
For sure.
But, I mean, let's cut the guy a break here. Come on, everybody. Let's get together. Let's give him a good prayer. And, I mean, let's be honest here. Milkcrates Microphone stands behind you. We hope you get well, 2Mex. We ain't fucking around out there.
And I'm pretty sure there is a...
You make great music, man. Let's
there
keep
is
you
a
alive.
donation fund that helps him out with some stuff, isn't there? I thought I saw that.
If you're out there at
there
Siggy
might
Tone,
be.
you
But
can
we gotta
find
find
it
that.
through his Instagram. Just go to 2Mex on his Instagram. It's directly on his bio. There
needs
is a
some help
Venmo
there.
that can help him out with his surgery. I did see it. I'm following him,
Just
too, so.
because it's... Even with health insurance in this world, even California, it's expensive, bro. You go to the
Everything's
doctor,
expensive.
and it is... You turn around and, you know, whatever your insurance is supposed to cover some fucking deductible or some bullshit. They don't cover bullshit.
They're
nothing.
saying
you're
right
still
now-
spending. I mean, but I guess at the end of the day, you're spending like $700 to $1,200
Opposed to $7,000.
$7,000.
Yeah, they're taking that
$15,000.
away, yeah.
But that's just to go in and have a doctor like check
Still,
your reflexes, look in your ear, and
Try
be like,
getting-
"Nah, you're good. See you later."
Try your kid falling on her face and got to run to the emergency room real quick.
You don't do that.
You pay fucking, you know what I mean? No, bust your teeth out. You got blood. You don't do it.
You don't go
But
to the doctor. You
but
don't go to the
when you
emergency
have your
room.
first kid,
Shake
you
it off,
do
kid.
go.
Shake it off.
I didn't know that. You go with the first kid, now the second, now the new kid. She can eat the dirt.
You shake it off.
She
kid.
might eat a rock or two. Freaking whatever. You know, the new kid, you know how a kid really is. The first kid, you don't know too well. You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
So you learn, but you don't want to go there ever.
Hey, what did you guys think about Adam Sandler on Rogan's show? Did you watch?
It's actually true. Like I was telling Brandon, I called him. I go, it's actually true what they say. Adam Sandler can never look anybody in the eyes. They
Really?
said it. Yeah, I've always
not
heard
looking-
that my whole
he's
life.
looking away?
Oh, dude, he never looks at
Or he
it.
looks
that
up? What's he do?
There's not one time throughout the show he looks at Rogan in the eyes. The
Some
whole
people
fucking
have a
time.
problem with that.
And I've always heard that from like when I was a little kid. They're like, Sandler, if you ever meet Sandler will never look you in the face. Sandler looks no one in the face. It's just like a rumor. I didn't know if it was true. I thought it was bullshit. I watch it. That fool's like this the whole time.
He looks at your nose.
No, he looks to the ground. Everywhere but where you are.
Okay.
I'm like, that's awkward, bro, because I like making eye contact just so I know
Also,
you're not bullshitting me.
It's got to be awkward because they're. I mean, it looks like there's
They're
more
right across
space.
from
It looks
each
like there's
other.
more space in
Say,
that studio,
Adam
but they're
Sandler
pretty
can-
close in.
The table's
pretty tight.
the table's only 5.5 feet apart. That's why he said far enough for Tyson not to punch me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
Yeah.
can imagine, but I mean, yeah, he seems kind of like a very
Sandler,
he
you
seems
can
cool.
always tell
Seems
that
cool.
always has that like awkward social anxiety
he's awkward.
about him. You know, even we were talking about it. Like if you watch his early
The whole
stand up,
Happy Madison crew, for that matter.
his early stand up. I don't know. They all.
You
I
don't
think they
so?
have some. A lot of them have
They're all
confidence.
kind of interesting.
Spade has more confidence than he should have.
The
maybe
naked
not.
guy's
Than he should have.
But they're all
the naked
goofy
guy's
as shit.
hilarious. What's his name? The
But
one
if
that
you
has the
watch-
naked
They're
guy.
all weird and goofy. I'll tell
If
you.
you watch that fool's early stand up, Adam Sandler, he's
Yeah.
very like timid and scared, and he's like
Yeah.
whispering on stage. He's like, "So
I thought that was an
I was at the
act.
restaurant today, and then and he's hella funny about
And
it.
I've always thought that was an act. And then Rogan asked him about it too. He goes, "So you had all these funny little like timid voices and shit like that." And that fool goes, "That wasn't an act. That was really me trying to find
But he
myself."
was just fucking. But he found something.
Yeah, and then
still.
Rogan's like, "Damn, bro, everyone, I always thought that was real. Me too. I always thought that shit was all that. Well, I don't know. All that shit was really
his real shit?
him being
No,
embarrassed."
if you watch
God,
it,
that's
did
so
you ever?
rare.
Did you
Being
ever watch
embarrassed, trying
the first
shit.
movie he ever made was Overboard? Did you ever watch that
Yeah.
movie?
So
with Drew Barrymore?
No.
What am I thinking of?
There's a
Without a
another,
paddle,
there's
right?
another comedian in the movie. I can't remember who.
What am I
but-
thinking?
This
With him
is
and Drew
this is
Barrymore.
like a low budget film
Yeah.
where he's he
on
works
Tubi.
he works on a cruise ship. Is it?
Oh, it's when he's
think
hella
so.
young.
He's so young, bro.
Yeah,
but
he's
he
hella
is
young.
like that the entire movie. Hella timid, hella nervous. He's like really leaning into the character. But you could tell that was probably something that was real life for him, so he related to it. So he like leaned into it and all of a sudden found that thing that made him big.
Favorite Sandler movie?
I thought about this recently. So, man, it's hard
Mine's
to-
Big Daddy.
Happy Gilmore.
Big Daddy. Happy Gilmore is my
Happy
number one
Gilmore.
watched movie out of any movie.
I connect with Big Daddy because at that time, you know, I was just about to have a kid and all that, and I'm like,
Not
"Ah."
at that time
Yeah,
when the movie
no,
came
no,
out.
no. I remember like, you know, about to have one and watching it and being like, oh, I'm connecting with this situation. You know what I mean? Like having
Yeah.
to raise a kid and you know, still wanting to be young and still want to live. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. I connected with that movie a little bit, but
Did
it's
you
not
feed
that
Emery
one.
a lot of ketchup?
Yeah, she likes ketchup. She likes ketchup on everything. Not joking, she does. And the new one likes
That was
ketchup on
eating
everything.
ketchup package.
Yeah, the new one likes ketchup on everything too.
He's all, hey, Frankenstein.
Rogan's
I'll let
favorite.
him
He
tell
When
us
was the
said,
last time you watched that movie, bro?
Oh,
Still holds up. It's one of
it's
those movies
great.
you go back to watch and kind of scared. I'm a fan of bad movies, so nothing
sure.
really fucking fails me. Like I can
yeah.
watch anything and it's like if it holds up for me.
For the longest
but
time.
watching Big Daddy, I was like, oh, this is a great movie, man.
How are you liking that new Larry June album that just dropped?
That's actually okay. It's not
clean.
too bad.
It's clean.
Smooth.
It's
clean.
smooth.
Like you said, though,
talking on the beat a lot of talking on the beat.
Okay, yes, okay, but is that what he's become famous for?
I don't know.
Smooth talker on a beat.
Tell you the truth, I'm not.
And is that what people want more?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of smooth talking. I'm a fan of talking and rapping.
Yeah,
but I don't want all talking.
I like the talking,
I don't want all talking.
but I don't want all talking.
I want a little bit of both.
He's a smooth talker. I like the smooth talk.
Smooth operator, would you say?
I like all of it. Talk to him.
If you
Just
found
slow
out,
down and talk to him.
If you
for a
found
second.
out Larry June was dating your aunt, would you be happy?
That's kind of weird.
Your aunt. We're not gonna go mom
I'd be
here.
hella, I'd
Too
be
young.
stoked.
Too young
I'd be
for mom.
stoked. I'd be stoked.
Taking her out?
No, yeah, I'd be like, sweet. We get to meet Larry June now, or what? We're chilling. We get him on the potty.
If he gets on the pot, we already have Black
We
Sea.
get him on the potty.
June's only next. If we get Black Sea, June's next.
Yeah, but I think that dude is doing something cool, creating his own little lane, making that type of music, like that Bay Area funk, like bringing it back. You know what I mean?
When you see a picture of him, you don't think that he was born in '91. You know what I mean? Because you don't think he's younger than you. For some reason, mentally, when you see Larry Jr., you're like, he's an older dude doing his thing. You know, maybe not older dude.
He looks like a seasoned vet.
Yeah, he looks like
not
a
that
seasoned
he
vet.
looks like he carries himself.
Carry
like
himself
a
like a seasoned vet. Like he's been here before.
I saw him. I just recently. I've been keeping up with Action Bronson's YouTube shit, and he's doing all the This Is Delicious shit.
You saw him on there?
He brought Larry June on, and it was funny. It was cool. It was
it was
him and Alchemist was on there. So he was kicking with Alchemist.
I seen him.
Him and Alchemist been fucking around.
But I don't want no disrespect here.
Don't disrespect.
No disrespect.
I like the way he was carrying himself.
You want me to be honest with myself here? I don't want to be disrespectful here, but I'm going to be real because I know the people want me to be real. I'm always real.
Yeah.
June carries himself like a man who's been there, done that. I go to the most exotic, most nicest places ever. He goes and shows up with Bronson. Bronson shows him what it's really like to go to the exotic places forever. And then June has to turn around and admit that he's never tried this, I've never tasted this, I've never been here.
Yeah, but because listen.
I'm just saying.
June will tell
when you
you.
rap about it, let's live it.
No, I think he will tell you that he is a Bay Area cat and's been in the Bay Area, has never really, until he started making music, never really left the Bay Area.
I'm not saying.
And so now he's starting to actually see.
No disrespect.
Real
Like I
shit.
said, there was no disrespect. I'm just saying, though, by the time he did that, he was already in the game long enough to travel the world.
Also, Bronson was taking this fool into the basement of like a New York restaurant and showing him like the most finest delicacies of food there ever was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some shit that me and you will never ever be fortunate enough to see. And so for him to act like. I think that was humble.
Real. Yeah,
I think that was humble of him to
That's
be
what I
like,
said.
"Hey,
Very
I don't know what to do with the cameras
Very
here. Where am I supposed to
respectable.
look?" And
Very
he was trying to be
respectable.
not step on people's toes.
Very
He was being
respectable.
cool. As
He was
fuck,
very
dude.
cool. Very cool.
I thought he was a great representation of what the Bay Area was.
Very respectable, but I just thought that he was a little bit more
Well,
he'd
I
been
think-
around the block. That's because he portrays himself with the music wise.
Exactly. I think.
And that's where I fantasize the image he's painted.
You thought he was this old dude that very carried and has been around and done it all.
When you rap,
But then
you listen to his music, and then I'm just saying. I know. I see him. I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying though, he's painted the picture, and I don't look at the picture you painted. I like it. You know what I mean? So simple as that. You know what I mean?
I enjoyed the way he carried himself on that.
I liked it.
I think Larry June's very smooth, and the new album's dope, and I've been enjoying everything he's been putting out, man. But I know you said Jay Worthy is another one of your favorites. I've been digging a lot of his stuff too. Also very smooth.
It's got that
little different style.
Classic feel though,
Little
right?
different style.
What do you call that though? What are they calling that nowadays? Like, what is that, Sig? When they're like trying to bring like a smooth. I don't know if it's like a. It reminds me of an old black action movie kind of that they're trying to like bring to life through the music, like that, Like I'm a New Yorker, Bronx, driving a long kind of car, old music, leather coats, slap ya, got gold on, rings. I'm on the, you know what I mean? Like spaceships on a blade. You know what spaceships on the blade
are
means?
you saying like Mr. T?
No, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the vibe he's trying to embrace. You know what spaceship on a blade means?
No.
So when they mean spaceships on the blade, they mean that they're parking these long ass vehicles on the street. That got spaceships on the blade and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like long vehicles on the street. So like shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like that's the image that they painted in my head. You know, you get that too when you listen to his shit, like that older '80s action type of sick. Like I'm bringing old vibey music to back with rebeated. Old vibey music back to rebeat.
There's definitely some type of older feel to it, whatever it is. And
what do they call that?
Maybe it's an old action movie. I don't feel.
But what do you
know,
call that type of music? It's not. You can't just.
I don't know.
Because people are just chambering it in with rap.
Let's see.
Because you can't find it, and you don't look for it. It's in with everybody else in this hip hop rap genre when it's kind of different than hip hop rap genre.
Yeah, well, we kick rhymes over funk. He's kicking rhymes over funk. It's
See,
it's like that funk.
Like we said, it's a funk.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
It's a little more of a funk. I guess you consider it. It's like a funk rap.
It's a happy
funk rap.
It's more of a happy, calm, put it on and kind of chill.
Yeah, but you're kind of like partying, vibing too,
yes,
right?
Yeah, you can have a couple drinks
put
to
on at a kickback or a barbecue.
A couple drinks to it and shit
something like that.
That guy was excited when we were bumping it over there at the Giants game. He was excited. He walked up to us.
Especially in San Francisco.
Liked what we were hearing.
People love him in San Francisco. The Fugees tour just got canceled recently. I was very excited for this tour, actually, to see the reunited Fugees, but also Praz, who was just, remember, he was found guilty of being some weird undercover, Chinese government agent.
Yeah.
He was a part of the tour. He's blaming Lauryn Hill. He says Miss Hill, she set
him up.
She made the mess for the tour.
She set him up,
the tour got canceled, and he's blaming her, but I don't understand why would he would even be a part of this reunion tour.
I heard that she was an informant.
Even though, yes,
is that true?
Critical part
is that
of
true?
the
She was an informant. She turned him in. Is that true?
He was an informant.
I know, but she knew. And then said something or something like that.
I don't know.
That's just what I saw.
They've been beefing for a while, I think.
So the Fugees, was he the one that went and did the homeless documentary?
Praz?
Yeah, he was the one.
Yeah.
A while ago, that was a good documentary. He was on the streets and people recognized him, but some people didn't. But I mean, I would have never recognized. You think you would have recognized Praz? You think? Walking around in homeless clothes? I don't think I would have.
Maybe not. But I mean, huge
in the community,
right?
And he went and did what, like a month? I think 30 days. And hung out with somebody, and they like chilled every day. And he went looking for him at the end, just to like reveal that he was him, and he wanted to help him, and then he couldn't find him.
Yeah,
that was a good doc. I saw that when it came out, like 2016, 2017.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good. Yeah,
I do remember that.
The homie Fat Rita wants to know what would we think if Harry Mack entered Scribble Jam.
I think he'd do great.
He would murk.
I think he would do great.
It would be tough. I've never seen him in like a aggressive battle mode. He's usually freestyling very like positive and
off
like
people
just
in the streets,
playing with shit, playing words and shit. But I'm sure he can turn that. Just knowing his ability and the level of his skill, he can definitely turn that into like a battle
atmosphere.
Yeah, it's definitely
like that. You can turn that attitude on for sure. So are you telling me you want to hear that?
We'll get into that.
Go ahead.
Put on a little Harry Mack. We'll get into it. You've been talking about this.
No, I'm done. I don't want to hear it no more. It's over. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
What is it? Dust off the cassette?
No, you piece of shit. It's Dusty Cartridge.
Dusty
Close
Cartridge.
enough though. Close enough.
Dust off
the cassette. I like that. Turn the air on too while you're at it. Jeez Louise. Might as well be comfy if you're gonna be in hell, baby.
I'm setting you up.
Okay, there you go. Who's the actual song owner?
Ollie Dodge.
Ollie Dodge. Put on the headphones, Siggy. Grab onto this beat, Siggy. Hurry, Siggy. Hurry.
I can't avoid this. I shine bright like the scale of koi fish, and all my lyrics are boisterous. This microphone in my hand, watch me destroy this. I get loose like an old 64 joystick. My bars are sharp, I go hard from the heart. Lyrics race around these tracks like it's Mario Kart. And every time I'm spitting these insane dope poems, I'm tripping off the colors like it's Rainbow Road. I throw shells, no pistol. I got them slipping on banana pills. I'm dropping like a slime congealed concoction. My flow is mad nasty, believe me. I go ape shit like Donkey Kong feces. None can go beyond the dawn. I compose the strongest songs. It's effortless, can't nobody measure this. Forever sick, I'm making haters stumble back. Stomp on fault lines, make you vibrate like rumble packs. Like high beams on a beam, I shine. I'm cleaner with rhymes like coke addicts. They fiend for my lines. I'm the strongest link in the chain. I'm seeming divine. My voice is my instrument. That's my ocarina of time. Yeah, beats from Eligh, they spark thoughts. I follow along, couldn't calculate all the bars clock.
So what's going on over here? They looking okay over here?
I think this is just Ollie Dodge's beat. It's all Mack.
It always comes
This
on.
has been Mack the whole time.
Every day it comes on for me to listen to it. I'm like, okay, I like it. It gets played every day on my Spotify. It's something that I might like. Okay. So I've been listening to it lately.
Got the sound man confused when I hand them red, yellow, and white chords. When I spit, I only bust the hard shit. Man, you other rappers blow. Dusted cartridge.
Ren goes by something burner.
No, it is. No, it's
No, it's Ren the Heat Monster.
Ren the Heat Monster.
Come on now, don't be putting down.
What are you doing? Well, why don't you help us out here?
MC Ren. But
Ren
yes, he used to be young Ren, formerly known as Young Ren.
Just a little shout out for that right there. That's it. That's all.
This is off of X-Rated's new album.
Is it gonna work out for us?
California State.
Are you gonna get him? Hopefully.
It's Locksmith, featuring one of our favorite rappers, Locksmith.
Get it?
Yeah.
Bay Area, Richmond, local dude that ran the battle scene, then became
Lyrical legend
one of the
himself.
greatest fucking writers of all time. So X-Rated, Locksmith, California State. Here is the official audio.
Nice.
Go listen to this. It's on X-Rated's YouTube channel.
Yep. Pretty fresh, I would say. What? Within the last
shout out X-Rated. Shout out
State, California Republic, where money for public education wasn't in the budget. Law enforcement got the greater portion of the funding. Lady Justice turned a blind eye to it. It's disgusting. I graduated from
California State.
Prison Sacramento, where conditions are designed to crack your mental. When the L-Wops think the only way they going home is in a body bag.
Yeah, I could have swore there's a music video to that, right?
No.
No?
X-Rated, Locksmith, California State.
What am I thinking of?
Dude.
Super dope, bro. Hey, what about that combo? Did you ever think you would hear Rated and Locksmith together on a track?
Never.
And spinning
Never.
like, I'm not saying X-Rated's not hip-hop at all.
He's pretty
If you
hip-hop.
go back and listen to his early stuff even, he's always had that hip-hop sound.
He's got a hip-hop sound a little
You know?
bit to him, I would
he
say.
brings it as like gangsta, like you said, gangsta conscious rap style
They
to
say
him.
he's the first conscious gangster rapper. So.
Yeah,
But
he
just hearing
is
his-
one of the greats at
Yeah.
being able to blend the two and being able. And the only thing that really blends it is I don't think he's doing it. I mean, well, obviously we could find out when we talk to him, but I don't think he's doing it like self-consciously. I think it's just he's so good with his pen that it sounds hip hop. You know what I mean? When you hear somebody that's really good on with their pen game, like no matter what they're writing, it could be the most gangsterish shit ever. It still sounds hip hop because they're so on point and so in rhythm and so good.
His pen's got to be so fucking sharp, just time after time after time.
But then you hear
writing
someone like
verses and sitting in
Locksmith too, who is
Right.
another great with the pen, and Locksmith doesn't let that beat breathe at all. He hits every single beat, like he doesn't waste any. If you listen to that
No
whole,
space. There's
if you
no
listen
space.
to that whole verse, there's no space wasted. Everything is used up through that whole verse. He is a master at that, and it doesn't sound like. So you know how some people put too much into it?
Yeah.
Like there's too many words trying to push. You're trying to push too much into
No, he plays with the
syllable
beat good. He
wise.
plays
It doesn't
right with the
work.
beat. Yeah, he
That
plays right
full
with it.
fucking. Shout out to Locksmith. Shout out X-Rated. California State. That shit's stamped. Careful there, Sig. You're about to take everything down again.
Jesus.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to fix it. I'm trying to make it nice and cool and comfy. But also, when I heard the recent track put out on that Rakim album, was it Sign of Seven? Dude, the X-Rated's bars on that track mashed up with Rakim, a fucking legend in the game. I mean, X-Rated just keeps up, and he closes out the track.
Yeah.
It's just like they left it up to him to close out the track. Like, that's how much respect they have. Rakim has for X-Rated.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? It just goes to show.
Crazy that as like a youngster you can look up to somebody who's incarcerated for murder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, guilty or innocent, still that was what the reputation was, and yet you're looking up to him just because his influence in like rapping and I don't know, it's just different. Like even if the music was what it was and the message was what it was, it still helped us in some way grow up and like helped us in like hard times to be able to listen to some dark shit.
Good music.
Exactly.
All around good music.
Yeah.
Whether you look at it or not, it's all around good music for the time.
But do you know what I mean? To be able to look up and be influenced by someone or look up to someone as a hero and then at the end of the day, you know that that's not who that man is. You've seen him now.
He's changed. He's a changed man. He's rehabilitated.
So it's like obviously we had a right to be looking up to this man and be influenced by him because obviously he has shown now why we did that.
Yeah.
But at the time, it still was like, you know, I think that's such an intriguing I think someone needs to do some type of like study on the suburban white kids being influenced by like gangster ass. Like, how could we be so influenced by fools that were?
You gotta stop slumping me in your white versions. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a white kid. I'm a fucking
You're
Mexican
hanging out.
kid.
You're hanging out with white kids.
I'm a Mexican kid
in
fucking
suburban Lodi.
One of my best friends was black. My other best friend was brown. David Soto.
And they all hung out with all the white kids.
I don't know. Our group wasn't no white kids really. It was me, David, Randell. The only kid that was really white was Jared. Steven's Polynesian. Steven's Polynesian. Tell me he's not.
I'm Mexican, so
there you go.
Anyway,
you thought you would never see Logan Paul wrestle in a WWE ring. Well, hey, Rey Mysterio just introduced his brand new mystery tag team partner for his next match.
Wait. So Jake and Logan are both doing WWF now?
No, Logan
Or
Paul.
WWE?
Logan Paul is the main guy. Jake Paul has loosely been involved, but not like Logan Paul has. But
he'll full on. You think?
I guess
signed?
Logan Paul is more of the wrestler and Jake Paul is more of the boxer now, right?
But you think Jake would full
took
on?
your phone.
You think Jake would full on wrestle?
I think that's going to happen in the future. It has to. Come on.
Yeah.
Now. I mean, Mike Tyson.
That's where
got
the cash
involved.
is at. Yeah, that's
Come
where the
on,
cash is at.
Tyson
Yeah.
Fury got involved. Money Mayweather's been involved.
probably right around the time when he runs into
Who do
some
you
real
think?
competition and starts getting beat up, he'll be like, let's go to wrestling.
What's his gimmick? What does he come out? What's his gimmick?
A rap superstar is tagging up with a WWE superstar, Rey Mysterio. Who do you think that rap superstar is that
Snoop
Rey
Dogg.
Mysterio would pick?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg would be a great one.
You
'cause
think so?
Well, he's a WWE Hall of Famer, I think now.
I believe so.
But
I don't know.
Good guess.
I don't know. Wait a minute. So do they have gimmicks? The Paul brothers. What's their gimmick?
Well, Logan Paul is the Maverick.
What's that?
He wears a headband. He does crazy high flying moves off ropes and records
He
himself
does
live
like
on YouTube
flybys.
while
He
doing it.
flybys the
he
tower.
goes by Maverick.
Yeah, he
He
flies
calls
the tower
himself the
by.
Maverick.
And his-
Logan Paul.
What's
And
his brother go
arch
by now?
nemesis is Iceman.
Dad, I don't. What is Jake Paul's?
Come on.
What does Jake Paul go by though?
Iceman?
Is it the Ice
No,
Man?
he doesn't. Does he really?
I mean, what are we doing? Actually, it's Goose.
Is it? Wait a minute. Let's be honest with you. Is it, or is this a mess around?
It's Maverick and Goose.
If it is, that's cool as fuck. I mean, but I don't think it is.
I don't fucking know. I haven't watched wrestling. I keep up with it on like internet shit, but I don't.
Will he?
Haven't watched it.
Will he do something with it?
I will put it up for you since you're taking way too long to guess, and that's okay though. Dude,
I got it.
Look-
ASAP Rocky.
Nah, good guess though. Good guess.
Little
He's not
Uzi
Rocky
Vert.
who raps?
Good
Or not
guess.
raps, but he wrestles? Is that Rocky's
You know,
a wrestler or something?
I would have guessed Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne.
Oh,
has
no
been
way.
involved.
Travis Scott, huh?
Travis Scott,
I can see
Rey
it.
Mysterio's
I can see
tag
it.
team partner. Apparently, he's already come out with his own version of the Mysterio mask.
He's
what do
gonna
you
rock
think
a
about
mask.
that?
He shouldn't be in a mask. He's a good-looking dude. He shouldn't be in a mask.
Okay, it's nice of you to say that. As a
Look at the bling and shit. You're gonna hide all that?
He's got an action
guy.
figure after him.
You
He's
know?
got shoes. I like his
Nah.
new shoes.
Hey.
You like his new shoes? I like his new shoes. They're not
Nah,
bad
you
looking.
can't put a mask on.
I like him
pretty
too.
cool looking.
I like him too.
So let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
You ever see?
So,
I like rappers.
Sorry, real quick. You ever
tagging
see
up
that
wrestlers? What?
clip of Eddie Guerrero? Somebody stole something in the back, and it was like a fucking thing they did in WCW. And he got all the Mexican wrestlers together because they were obviously blaming the Mexicans for stealing something.
good
And Eddie
God.
Guerrero was like, "Oh, let me check," and made them all take off their masks. And so like one guy would take off his mask and go, "Oh God, put your mask back on! God damn, you're
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
ugly!" Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And then the next guy, and then like he got to Rey Mysterio, he goes, "Hey, you're a pretty good-looking guy. Why you got a mask on, man?"
yeah.
It's hella funny. Eddie Guerrero was a champ, bro.
Oh,
Shout
for
out Eddie
sure.
Guerrero.
Yeah, entertainer to the max.
So on the Mysterio, he killed somebody on accident. In the
Who?
ring. Remember he did?
Yeah,
the-
you're
he
right.
did,
You're right. You're
he
right.
did.
And then he
You're right.
left for how many
You're right.
years did he leave for?
Not a lot of years. He was gone. He was right back at
Yeah,
action.
maybe-
I thought he
Next
left
day.
for a couple
Next
years.
day, he had a fucking triple shot in Georgia.
He
It's a very freak
did a-
accident, dude. Not
he
his
did like
fault
a
at
spin,
all.
a little
so
spin around the rope and kicked him, and the guy
619. He
bounced
calls
off.
it 619.
But the guy died
I'm
from
so
like a
sorry
fucking
he did that.
a
I mean, he
whiplash.
accidentally did that because that's not his fault.
Yeah, they said he died from whiplash or something like that, right? He broke his neck on whiplash.
Something. His neck was broken.
But
he
whiplash.
also took a bump before that was hella bad. I'm pretty sure it was the bump before that, wasn't it, Sig?
When you know though to stop.
I'm pretty sure he
You're
took like
hurt,
a bump
you're like, I
outside,
better
or
stop.
he took some type of bump that already like damaged it, and then whatever happened in that situation, it got him.
Do you know to stop?
No, to stop what?
Like when you
Yeah,
like,
you do this. Well, when the ref does this, you know something is wrong.
Someone's hurt.
Oh God! I mean, do you know to stop though? You're like body wise. I mean, there's pretty
I don't
bad
know.
shit.
Stone
man.
Cold broke his neck and kept wrestling, dude.
I damn near broke my
and
neck.
He had to. Here's the
Didn't
weird
break it good
thing.
enough,
Here's the weird thing.
huh?
He had to win the match, so he had to somehow finish it with a broken neck and win. Isn't that weird? He had to somehow stumble up to his feet.
Somebody like
pin him.
Somebody had made him get the win, and they made him have the pin.
Yeah, Owen Hart fell down.
Is this real or is this fake? Look at this. I sent this to Sig. Take a look at that. Is that real? You think that's a set? You think that's a fake? I don't know.
Nah,
it looks too good.
He takes
look at the back though.
That's Darby Allin, and he's good at falling.
He did that.
That's brutal, bro.
He's what you call a stunt man. Glorified stunt man who was jumping off roofs.
Look at the
like
back,
this guy.
though. That's the spine on the corner.
That's the real thing. He did it.
That
little fucking guy don't give a fuck.
That's brutal, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It for sure is brutal.
You think the next day, or not even the next day, you think he's like, dude, I don't know if that was the right choice. You know what I mean? You think he thinks like that?
I don't think he does because he doesn't care for his body.
He's
also
think like
he's
that?
also a skateboarder. Like he's an extreme skateboarder. So I think he's down with all that type of stuff. I think he hung out with Jackass. Too.
Right now, though, if they signed you, they called you on the phone. You got the phone call right now. They're like, we need you to come. Would you go and take blows like that at this age?
I would not take
for how much?
I mean,
you
like
take that,
like top. Like, there's not top, but
how
like
much are we talking? Buddy?
Mediocre wrestler pay. Mediocre wrestler pay.
How much? Mediocre wrestler for WWE. Mediocre wrestler.
Like you're in, but you don't win. You're
so
like the guy that always comes out and you lose.
So like 50,000.
Yeah, 50,000 a year.
Oh man, no.
50, okay, how about
100,000?
80,000 a year.
No. 100,000
a year.
100,000 and on TV to potentially get higher pay and maybe a promotion. Yes.
10 years.
100,000.
10 years drawn out though is $100,000.
Yeah.
And a merch deal.
Yeah.
And there's a chance in 10 years. We got a chance for you in 10 years.
Sign me up.
Damn, you're a thug, dude.
Sign me up. What about you? What's your number then?
I don't know if I could do that anymore. I don't know if I want to be thrown on my
for
back.
250,000.
You don't want that drop.
Yeah, I don't know if I want
you don't want that.
That would probably put me out for a while if somebody threw me on my back like that. Yeah,
quarter of a mil.
You think you walk away from that?
No. My back is so fucked.
My back's fucked
I just
up.
went through like a full 6 weeks of my back being completely destroyed, and it got to like a peak on Sunday, and then I took Monday off, and literally Tuesday I woke up and I felt like a brand new man.
I think it never happened, huh?
What the fuck is going on? It's my sciatic, bro.
Yeah, mine too.
That's scary, huh?
Those back shots will get you, baby.
Hey, yeah, dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah, the sciatic down the back side of your fucking crack and it runs down. That'll mess you
Bro,
up.
I want to talk about
up in my legs and shit, bro. Fucking
you sneeze,
worse.
it'll get you.
This guy's looking at some old school clips over
Get
here.
out here.
Dude, are you excited for your show on Friday? I mean, you have to be.
Yeah, I am.
Who are you most excited to see? Is it Limp Bizkit?
No, it's Bones.
It's Bones. Have you ever seen Bones live?
No.
Yes.
Never seen
Bones live.
Yes. You don't think
this
you
guy
could
says
sell
yes.
those
Hold on.
tickets?
Have you seen him live or not?
No.
Because I thought you have.
No.
I thought he has
I've seen
to.
Puya.
Is he
I've
a
seen
rare guy
Bobby,
that
yeah, he does
perform live?
He doesn't do a lot of shows in America.
It's so weird that he's doing a show with Limp Bizkit, and then Nate No Face is legend too in his own right, but also on the card.
Well, his best friend
and Corey Feldman.
His brother is best friends with Fred Durst.
Who's that?
Bones' brother.
Really?
Have you seen the clip of Fred Durst coming out and going?
Bones' brother.
Everyone tells me this.
Or old as Fred Durst is.
Fred Durst comes out and during Corey Feldman's set and goes, everyone's telling me this guitar solo is fake. I need to see it firsthand. And he comes out and makes that full play firsthand. He's like, no gimmicks, no background.
Who's that?
I need to see it live.
Corey Feldman in front of Fred Durst.
Yeah. And he kept playing this. I guess all tour he's been playing this guitar solo that's crazy.
With Limp.
And then you read the comments.
No, not with Limp.
Oh, no, just by himself.
By himself. So Fred Durst came out during
sits in front of him.
Yeah, sits in front of him and goes, play that shit.
That's cool.
And he's like, nah, this fool's the real deal.
If you read the comments, it says, yeah, he's the real deal. He's garbage. It's like hell of a trash.
Well, people hate that guy.
People just hate him.
A lot of people hate him, but a lot of people also still like him.
Yeah.
Going back to Limp Bizkit, who I really respect from the band that doesn't get that much respect. DJ Lethal.
Oh, DJ Lethal gets respect. You don't think? Back in the days, he did. I feel like he did.
He's in the background.
I feel like he did in the early '90s.
I love him. I think hip hop heads. If you're not a hip hop head, you don't know as much that he's a big part of it. But Wes Borland for sure is also, I think, number 2.
Hey, was DJ Lethal in House of Pain?
Yeah,
he was. Huh?
Yes.
That's where his big deal is from, huh?
Yeah, and he's what's that group with God? He has another Soul Assassins. I think he's part of
Soul Assassins, and then he's also what's his name? He's Everclear's DJ too. Every once in a while.
He's in a number of groups, dude.
But you know Everclear, right?
He's in Hell. Is he in La Coca Nostra too? Like he's in one of a few of those groups, you know.
But the whatever it is, Everclear. That's his DJ all the time. Still,
yeah, I believe so. You're right. You're right.
Crazy.
He's worked with a number of high-profile artists. Like he's legit, dude. So
That's
shout out to DJ Lethal. I'd love to have him on the show.
You think they pay him well?
Oh, come on.
Yes.
For sure.
For a leg? Well, yeah.
He's in so many different groups, too. He always on the road, always
How
still
well?
making albums.
Wait. How well is grossly well?
Yeah, how well is grossly well he paid?
No, you.
I would say each show
for Limp Bizkit.
40 grand. I would say 30, 40 grand each show.
That sounds like something Vince McMahon would say.
Wouldn't you think?
I'm paying you grossly
well. Wouldn't you think 40?
It sounds like you're saying grocery.
Groceries well.
Grocery shop,
bacon.
no sir.
You're gonna buy bacon twice.
Wait a second.
my job.
What
do
do
you
you say?
Do you think 40 grand's enough for each show to
Whoa!
make you happy?
Oh,
or would
for each
you
show?
be less?
For each?
Yeah, like for him, each show.
Sig barked out
What's
40 grand
less?
a year.
Yeah,
What's-
one show.
Like if you're DJ Lethal,
I think Limp
10 grand?
Bizkit
Is
was
10
there
grand minimum?
five guys in the group. I think like they get $500,000 minimum to perform a show, and Fred Durst is getting a higher
You think
chunk.
500 grand?
I think,
That's
and
a lot of money.
and Lethal's getting a good chunk, but maybe a smaller compared to Durst.
I don't know. 500 grand's a lot. Half
You
a
don't think
million.
so?
you think
They
that
only do big festivals.
they've done
now.
already,
This
like-
is a kind of a rare tour.
Okay.
I think
They've
they
done 10 shows. I think like almost 11 shows now. So you think they've already because they've already collected like $6 million in this show?
I would not be surprised.
That's kind of crazy. I don't know. I think that's a
I
little
would not
much.
be surprised. The Grateful Dead just played at the Sphere and got paid $1 million per show.
That's the Grateful Dead,
Yeah,
though.
but I'm just saying bands are able to
Have you heard
generate
any
this
of
much
their new
now.
shit?
But is Dead
Limp
Heads-
Bizkit's new shit that they're
surprised,
playing?
dude.
No, they're
You wanna
only
get
no,
ready for it?
What I did, I looked up what they're playing. I looked
Their
up the
set.
shows. I looked up all the shows that
Yeah.
they've done, and I looked up all the songs. And then he's just playing all the hits.
Wait a
So is
second. Have you
Bones,
heard
too.
this? I'm guarantee he plays this. Ready for it?
Yeah, I've
Is
heard
it
this
a
one.
Tom Cruise?
heard this
Is it Tom
one?
Hanks one?
I saw them
Tom
at
Cruise one?
Aftershock last year. My first time seeing Limp Bizkit live. Always wanted to. Awesome show.
They
dude.
play all
You're
the
gonna
hits?
be blown away.
They played all the hits.
Yes.
No bullshit in between.
Nope. All the hits. Some new stuff too, but all the hits. And I was singing all the words. When I saw him, he's dressed as a cowboy, bro. The Wranglers, cowboy boots, cowboy
You
hat.
seen him like that, huh?
Yes, and
That's
he
tight.
called himself the new metal cowboy because they're called new metal rap
Yeah.
or new metal whatever.
How much you
rock,
think he's worth, Sig?
Which is rap rock.
Net worth.
I had to look up new metal.
I looked it up. How much is his net worth?
His net worth?
Yeah. Him alone.
I don't know because it's hard to say those numbers, but 10
Just-
million.
20 million
Okay,
they're giving him.
okay.
And it's probably more than that.
Good,
You know, that's
yeah,
on the low
yeah.
end probably for him.
20 mil.
Yeah, he's
a
got
lot.
to.
Whoa.
Again, he's killing it with
That's
the live
rough.
shows still.
Oh, dude.
That's rough.
Killing it with
That
live
20 million's
shows.
rough, or he needs
As
more?
in low?
He's more,
That's
bro.
not low. That's hell.
That's
I
what he
told
has
you,
in
how
the
many
bank.
times have I said it on this podcast? It's not M's, it's B's now.
What's
we
he
need
have?
B's.
What's he
Yeah.
have
We need
buried?
B's.
What's he have buried underneath the bed? Can we hear this brand new track that just
Yeah, let's drop
was
it.
dropped?
Who's it by?
Eligh featuring Del the Funky Homosapien. There's a music
Whoa.
video. I don't know if you want to get into the
I'll play
video
it,
or
I'll
not.
play it.
It's called Flames in the Greenhouse off of Eli's brand new album just released.
Eli always has a brand new album because
Dude, that
Eli
man
is always working.
Such a fucking
How are you?
workhorse.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Though. When you see Eli nowadays,
Yeah.
he hasn't changed at all, right?
No.
Amazing. In
We always say
No,
that.
yes, he has because
Well, to-
he's cleaned up his life.
Cleaned up.
He's,
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
no, no,
he's
that's
a
not what I-
father now.
that's
He's
not what I-
not. He's
in-
sober.
in only
he's not an
positive ways
addict.
he's
Like,
changed.
I mean, in positive ways,
Like
he's
his
changed.
his
but,
rap
but
style,
rap style,
a little bit, but
amazing still.
no,
still
what
on the
have I
same
always
track
said, though?
though. You know?
Amazing.
He's one of the ones
Stayed kinda true
that
to that.
is just always kept it like, and it's hard, like we always talk about because this is the one we need. It's always hard because as you grow older, it's like, what more do you talk about, or what do you have to talk about, or you know, like,
Yeah.
it's hard to stay true to like who you were when you're in your 20s, especially
Yeah, you're
when
right.
you're sobering, when you're becoming sober and you're becoming a father.
Yeah.
All these crazy
You
things
gotta
are
be able to
happening.
tap in with
But
your
for
old
him
self
to be
still.
able to still be able to hold that like that nostalgia sound that you hear him and you're like, oh yeah, that sounds like Eli in 2002 is a credit to his artistry.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Brand new. Live reaction.
Let's start
Never-
over.
I've
Let's
never
start
heard
over.
this before.
Start
Started it over.
ready?
Started it over.
And we are going to be reacting to a song from Eli off his brand new album. And it's no surprise that Eli has a brand new album because Eli is constantly releasing content, constantly
working
releasing.
man.
Yeah, one of the hardest working mans in music and someone that we've been a big fan of. I've recently, or not recently, but over the years on this podcast has talked about Eli and how much I love Eli. Gandalf.
Forever.
Is one of Matt's favorite beat machines.
Great. Yeah, of
the
course.
only beat machine that he likes.
Like I said, I mean, like I don't understand how he got such a great name. I mean, he sounds like that name Gandalf just sounds
Sig
like wisdom.
Nasty.
Sounds like wisdom.
Big Legends fan.
Always since like the early
How many
early 2000s.
Legends shows have you caught?
Only a swift handful, but because they don't do too many collective legend shows anymore. I mean, fuck, dude. But what sticks out in my mind is that classic album tour that when it came out, that album classic.
Yeah.
You know,
How many Dell shows have you caught?
Yeah, are we sleeping on the fact that this song
I've been
is
a number of
featuring
Pyro
Del,
shows.
the Funky
Yeah,
Hopies?
probably like 10.
Mr.
Like
Deltron, are we sleeping on
Pyro,
that?
Does Del always do the hits when
You've
see
caught
him?
10 Deltron shows?
Probably, yeah. I've seen him as Deltron 3030, Hieroglyphics, and Del by himself.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Okay, so we're getting to this. So Flames in the Greenhouse featuring your favorite,
What's
my
the album
favorite,
off?
Del the Funky Homosapien. I don't know the album name off the top of my head.
We don't
You
give
can
a fuck
find out
about
right
that.
there.
Yeah.
Because we love Eligh regardless of what the name of the album is. It doesn't matter what he names it, what he colors it, whatever it is. We're going to buy it. We're going to eat it up.
We're
gonna
gonna
love
it. We're gonna love it.
Thank you.
My man's got the name of the album over there.
I'm gonna find it right now.
Yeah, we don't.
let's
We're going to get
it.
into this Flames.
Brand new music video.
Flames in the Greenhouse featuring your boy Del the Funky Homosapien.
Let the generals through, it's an emergency. At this time and place, I need to slow down and learn to breathe. To be in breath, not an easy place to be in steps. To resurrect the lung capacity while I'm in debt. I'm dead to the world when I'm anxious and stuck. I can't give a fuck about names and who's famous for what. Lame duck lanes, burning flames and turn to ash. I spread my fan hands out like wings and smash. Hurricane, tornado, turn to fatal when I let the words walk in. Let the style do the talking, let the mind rest when the heart wants in. The heart is my magnum opus. Nervous system listens when out of focus. Sorta like a single bead of sweat. To recollect that I'm alive and to live inside this moment. It's the only one I'm owning. Proponent of constant moving through pain. Even when it's hard like granite. If I need to break it down and explain it, you probably won't understand it. I run the ship single-handedly. Crossing overseas for my family. Speaking on my battles so candidly. Fire the cannons, my canopy. Fighting for feeling the freedom.
Visual so crazy too.
Fanning the flames in the greenhouse. Earth is my nursery. Planting these seeds for the thirsty, the worthy. With simply the words and some urgency. Perfectly imperfect, beautiful bastard.
So there's no album yet. ESCE is working on one, it looks like.
Okay, my bad.
And he's composed a bunch of other albums that look like an offspan of this album.
Eligh is such a fucking artist. Like,
He
look
looks
at
like
this
he's
movie.
so natural.
Look
Yeah,
at
so
this
natural.
movie, how artistic it is.
Yeah, for sure, like a movie. Here we go.
Static done,
Del.
done, clear path, real rap, feel the wrath, career crash. Dr. Flow, the invisible goose. Kicking so hard your spirit come loose. What's good for the goose? Equally good for the gander. While it's wrong, pile it on, I'll enhance it. Wild candid, I'ma tell you the whole manuscript. Don't mind my manners, I'm enhancing again. Punctuation, punky waiting to get staple. The eighth wheel in the bay, that's a staple. Reserve your place and someone will make you chill. Wanna be a victim, cool, they picking you. Motherfuckers act like they got a force field around them. Talking the old way, getting they clown on. I can tell fools don't respect they self. Actions show they don't respect nobody else.
I run this shit single-handedly. Crossing overseas for my family. Speaking on my battles so candidly.
Always on
Fire
point,
the
bro.
cannons, my canopy. Fighting for feeling the freedom of happiness finally. Fanning the flames in the greenhouse. Earth is my nursery. Planting these seeds for the thirsty, the worthy. With simply the words and some urgency. Perfectly imperfect, beautiful bastard.
Dope production too, man. Listen to that sample.
Eligh, Deltron,
It looks like they're in
Funky
that,
Homosapien.
It looks like they're in that spot we were for that show.
Yeah, Flames of the
Yeah,
Greenhouse.
bro. Hey,
Beautiful,
fire.
beautiful,
Directed
beautiful
by
visual.
David Dutton, so shout out to David
Sick.
Dutton for directing
Can we
that.
just talk about the visual?
It looks like they're in that
Beautiful.
spot we went to for that show. Where it was inside the California
probably.
State
Probably
Science
was.
Museum. It's awesome in there. It looks
Okay, hold
awesome.
on. Here we go. So the album Hello Youth drops, my bad, August 28th. So it's
So
coming up real
4 days
soon.
away, 5 days
Yeah,
away.
4 or 5 days
Yeah,
away.
when are we at right now? Today's 21st, so 7 days
I
away.
smell a listen along.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And
wow,
then
why the hell not?
I smell
Hey,
a
hold
listen
on.
along.
I'm gonna like that, and I think MCMP is going to
double stamp
stamp that. Hey, one for Eligh, one for Del.
with the most
Because,
respect
you
I
know,
can say on it, LR reminds me of Del.
I would say so too. Hey, hold on. Two legends from Oakland too, right?
Yeah.
Is it an Oakland vibe or a sound that they're?
It's a California thing.
It's a I think
California thing.
He guys me. You know what they also both of them remind me of? Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. You know what? I see
the forward hat, the
similarities.
glasses.
I see that. It's the style.
It's
too.
the style. Yeah,
That
it's the
redial
style.
with the fun fact of the day.
Yes, what we got?
Eligh was a producer on John Cena's album.
Yes.
Can't See Me.
Yep.
Oh wow.
You know, that's a great fun fact, dude. Awesome.
fact.
What's also a fun fact, just right back at you, Fat Redial, the producer of John Cena's theme song, Jake One from Rhymesayers, one of the best producers
Producer of
out
all
there.
time.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy that they got him to produce that theme song. Everyone knows that one. How much
So
did Jake
wild.
How much did Jake
So
One?
wild.
How much did Jake One get that or get for that?
They probably paid him fucking heavy.
Your time is up.
Yeah.
Time is now.
You
You
think?
can't see me. My time is now.
You think he's getting residual pay still?
Oh,
Oh, for sure.
Okay, what's crazy though is
Yeah.
for 30 years WWF ran on one man making music for
Yeah.
everything.
I
Jim
know.
Johnston.
I remember hearing
We've
that,
talked
for
about
sure.
this.
Yeah.
He made all the hits
Yeah.
that we all love.
sure.
Yeah.
But if you listen back to them, they're all pretty basic and trash as
They're
fuck.
the same
Let me
kind
reel
of
you
beat
back
over
in.
and over.
Hold on. Let me reel you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
back
yeah,
in for
yeah.
with
Get
one
'em,
more.
get 'em,
One
get
more
'em.
real quick.
Get
Okay.
'em.
So the song "You Can't See
'em.
Me," the
Get 'em.
John Cena album.
Yes.
"My Time Is Now" or whatever it's called. A big part of that album is his cousin Trademark, who is signed to Strange Famous.
No way.
Trademark.
Who just released an album with our boy Mopes.
Mopes.
It's fucking crazy,
Our
right?
favorite.
Small world, brother.
So the truth is that Cena is a legit rapper. They say, legit. Like he had a couple tracks, right? A couple tracks here. and there.
Who is that? Cena?
Cena. Yeah.
Big hip hop head. has
Before
some
though,
tra-
before the joke and all
has
that.
some tracks. Big.
Did he have tracks before the wrestling though?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how
He's
it
an
started.
old school
This is how
head.
it
Old
started.
school head.
Okay.
It started like this.
tried to
When
be
they were on the
commercialized.
bus, they would be in the back of the bus, and the Bones crew, which was what do they call them? The BKS or some shit, is like Taker, Rikishi, all the Samoans, Taker, and some other fools. All the Samoans would be freestyling. Rikishi would be freestyling shit, and then
Godfather?
Godfather, yes, thank you. Godfather was in this crew, and then Cena went back there and started rapping with those fools, and they're like, "This fool's tight," and that's how
Yeah.
he went from being. I think his original gimmick was like the Prodigy or some shit.
Yeah.
You
So
know
what
what
was
I mean?
his rap name?
Just John Cena.
You're just John
Just
Cena.
Cena. It was
That's
Cena.
different. Oh, okay.
But it was just like he was just rapping with these dudes, and
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
like, "Oh, Vince, this fool, this is that fool's gimmick," and then they pushed it on him, right?
Yeah.
And then he turned that and put it on camera. He
Yeah.
went from being like it was like the Prodigy or some shit was his original gimmick,
Yeah, what is that?
where he was just like your standard like just good guy
Yeah.
in tights, and he's big and buff, and he just
Yeah.
came out, and then all of a sudden he came out as this like super urban like ghetto long jorts.
seen
The
that, yeah, I've seen
prototype.
that, yeah,
The
yeah.
prototype.
The prototype, thank you. What was I saying? The Prodigy?
The Prodigy. Same thing.
Same kind of deal.
The prototype.
Close enough. Close
yeah.
enough.
Then he started wearing the spinner. Remember the
Shots.
spinner rims when they
Yeah.
were hot?
Yeah.
Then he took that, made it into a fucking necklace, and he made his belt, his championship
Wait a second.
belt,
Did
into a
not like
spinner
it
belt.
when he turned the eagle into a spinner. Did
Yeah.
not like
Hey,
that.
man.
So and then
I like it.
How did
Shout
he
out
boost
to the,
that to be normal
to triple
again?
to 666 Mafia, I think.
Yeah.
How did that boost from that to be Cena? You can't see me.
Just over time somehow. That's his wrestling move thing. You can't see me, and then he
Yeah.
fucking punches him in the face.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
you can't see me was part of the whole like urban.
You can't see me,
situation.
bro. Yeah,
like,
you can't see
He was
me.
just trying
Okay,
to
yeah,
say
you can't
everything
see
that
me.
was like
Yeah.
hip and
That's
new.
true, that's
like
true. Yeah, I guess you're
what
right, I guess
what
you're right.
Urban Dictionary is. He was trying to say every word that was in the Urban Dictionary
Yeah.
that he could
Yeah, you
find.
can't see
know?
me, homie.
You can't see me.
I'm too quick
you
for
front
you.
on me. I'm a. You know, he was saying
Yeah.
stupid shit like that was so corny and like
But
over the
you
top.
can't see me stuck.
Well,
As like the people
was-
were like, I got pictures with John Cena and there's nobody there. And all.
It was because he did all this fucking. It just became. It was a hand movement. It was a move, and it was a saying. It was that trifecta that was able to be sold to the crowd, and then it was able to be put on a shirt in some way, and then now that is like a nostalgia thing, like a thing that is.
Went to prom
that
with John
happens
Cena,
in the
and someone would be like that, and there's no John Cena there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Hey, I got a picture with John Cena," and then people comment, "I don't see anyone. Who are you taking a picture with?"
Yeah. So that's how it happened though. Like it all just kind of an
that's not
like
that's not
Yeah.
a nostalgia thing. It's like an urban legend. Or
Were
something,
you young
know?
enough to appreciate John Cena?
No, I was too old.
How
I was
about you?
Gone. Yes, his favorite wrestler.
I like him.
No way, it's your favorite wrestler?
I like
He
him.
told us on the very first time he
I
came on the podcast,
but, like,
and we did the 5 questions of Fury with him.
Very consistent, and he's gonna retire next year. So
what makes him besides the very consistent overall? Even you got the Taker on your shirt.
I like that rap shit. I like the whole hip hop gimmick.
Would you wear a Cena shirt?
I have a bunch of Cena shirts at home.
That's sick.
So, for
How
sure,
come
man. I went to WrestleMania when it was over at Levi Stadium, and I dressed up as John Cena, the whole thing.
No way.
Yeah, the whole gimmick.
That's sick.
Yeah,
the original
hat.
gimmick or the rap gimmick or which one?
Yeah, that's kind of the new, not the old one, but yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Come on now, man.
I know. You're good at that.
Yeah, his old catchphrase was "Word of life."
Word of life. What's that mean?
Word life. I don't know. Word life.
Word life.
This is basic thugonomics. Word life.
Word
This is
life
basic
or-
thugonomics.
Word life or word live?
Word life.
Oh Jesus.
WORD.
That's deeper.
Life.
That's deeper than you think it is.
Word life. He's a fucking just a lyrical thug.
I've seen him rap.
Yeah.
And then he raps about he's a real racist guy on his rap sometimes. I've seen too.
Man, I don't
That's
think
just
he's a
the old
racist
school.
guy.
That's the
Yeah.
old school scene.
He's been accepted by a lot of rap
I know.
groups.
He's a good guy.
Bumpy Knuckles is his homie. I think Bumpy Knuckles is an MOP.
That's a pretty sick ass name though. Bumpin' Knuckles.
Yeah,
that's a
for
tight
sure.
ass name.
Yeah, I mean, that is
how'd the Mandarin thing come about?
That is a dope thing. Also, Cena has a track with Merce in a music video.
So the Mandarin shit, where'd that come from?
You know what? The dude is so fucking talented and smart and a good speaker. I think he's just able to pick up languages like that and speak fluent Mandarin.
Do you speak another language?
No, man.
At all?
I wish I could.
A
I wish I
little
could.
bit?
I wish I could just understand it.
How about this? Do you speak like some people are like, I speak a little Spanish. I can understand some Spanish. Like you got something like that under your belt?
Very little.
And what language would that is?
Just Spanish.
Oh, I thought you had maybe.
No, like very little. No, I don't know anything else. I wish I did.
What are you? Irish? German?
Yeah, I got some Irish and German in me. Just a real, white guy.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys, there's an Irish language and a German language. You got
Yeah,
German
for sure.
and shit.
Yeah,
Does anybody in
I
your
don't know-
family
I don't
speak
know.
it at
No.
all? Great grandma speak German? Great grandpa?
Nope.
That's crazy.
No, I wish. Yeah, I wish I was bilingual as much as Mr. Cena was, but.
So on top of that,
man.
all ending.
Yeah.
He's retiring. You're saying
Cena's retiring next year. Yeah.
what's he gonna do? Just continue with
I
movies?
guess. Yeah, just movies.
You think he's retiring because he's going bald?
He's trying to do more movies, but I think it doesn't help his wrestling gimmick that he's bald.
Why doesn't he just go back to
He
shaving
can,
his
he can
head
hide
again?
it. He can hide it more when he does the movies because they don't have the fucking camera on his head.
But he was shaving his head for so long. Why not go back to shaving his head?
Because I think the bald spot shows more when you do that. And sometimes when you shave your head, you lose more hair. I think it doesn't grow back. Maybe.
I know, but I mean,
maybe it's an old wives' tale.
if he starts shaving it though, and then it's gone. There's no bald spot no more.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
I
is
think
bald.
that's what he was trying to do. But then he had the movies where he has long hair, and now he just kind of is They want him to have the longer hair for the movies. That's the roles he plays.
Yeah. He plays a cool guy in all
he's
the
not
movies.
He's not a Marine type character anymore.
He's
like
more of a
funny
buff guy. Yeah, funny buff
He's
guy.
like a party guy or like
What
a
were
dad.
those? What were those movies where they're playing with the gun and he does the coke at the movie and they're on the
Cock
fucking
blocker?
vacation?
Cock blocker?
No, they're on vacation. Remember the honeymoon?
Dude, bro, are you not even drinking anymore now? You gave up?
No, still drinking. It's right there.
Yeah. With little Ray Howery or whatever. I know what you're talking about.
That's a good movie. Remember they jump off the
is it
off the
Vacation,
cliff and
Vacation
shit?
Pals or what is that?
Vacationers or something like that.
Let's get down to business.
John
Something like
Cena
that.
vacation movie. Yeah, I mean, they came out with the part two, Vacation Friends.
That's what it is.
Vacation Friends.
They eat shrooms
and
in
there's
that
a part
movie
two,
and
right?
everything.
There's a part two. Yeah,
That's a good movie.
Yeah,
Fat
it's
Redow,
funny.
that's why you
funny.
love this podcast. Let me tell you why you love it, because that is our two favorite things, hip-hop and wrestling. So
Oh, yeah.
you relate to who we are. And
Well, hey, man.
some of our favorites, Vader is his favorite wrestlers. Cactus Jack, Vader, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, fucking A. Bam, 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 bam. I just watched The Dark Side of the Ring on Bam Bam Bigelow.
What do they call that fool?
Oh,
The
man,
fucking
amazing.
Something park.
The Beast from the East. Is he
Beast
still
from the
alive?
East, but he's
Yeah.
also the
He's still
New
alive?
Jersey something
Oh,
park.
New
No, he
Jersey
died.
Nightmare or something?
No, he's something about a park.
He's
Some
from New
park.
Jersey Park, maybe.
What did he die from? Old age?
Bam Bam Bigelow nicknames.
Heart attack? What did the old Bigelow die from?
Probably a heart attack. He's a big guy. I know he saved some kid in a fire one time and got burnt hella bad.
For real?
Yeah,
How-
that's a real deal.
What kind of fire? Like in a house or in a car?
House fire, yeah.
Would you run in and save people in a house
I'm
fire?
just seeing The Beast from the East, man.
No.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
But Yeah, I don't know. A fucking legend. Is wrestling not hip hop? I mean,
No, I've always said. Listen, I've always said like
there's a lot of
entertainment that like crossover wrestling, underground hip hop, or just hip hop in general because. There's like the mainstream, and then the underground is like the indies and like all the small shit, you know what I'm saying, like that. And then also like stand-up comedy crosses over with all that shit.
Yeah, they got the fucking starters.
A lot of stuff crosses over it. It's just it's entertainment. I think all entertainment has some type of crossover.
Has an underground of the entertainment field that you want to get into.
Well, it's not just that. It's just the elements that you need, like audience, the performers, you know what I mean? Like all that creates a crossover that is relatable.
I guess, writing bars. You got to write bars for your fucking, to be a comic. You got to make sure your shit sticks. You got to memorize it, go out there and sell it.
Oh, also
make
UFC.
Sure everybody loves
UFC,
it.
remember? I've always talked about how UFC crosses over with battle
wrestling.
rap.
Yeah, with wrestling and battle rap, yeah.
Wrestling.
Right? That's crazy to think about.
It's like...
Because they're selling themselves pretty much for the next fight.
For sure. And when they're speaking and doing the pre-fight
not
stuff.
just that, listen to this.
Come on.
I've always said this. I've said this on this podcast. This crossover is UFC. I think I figured this out on this podcast.
What do you got?
Is UFC when it first started was a tournament thing where you started and you wrestled you fought all night and you fought like 3 or 4 fights until you got to the final.
Yeah.
And that's how battle rap started. Was it was a tournament. You battled all night until you got to the finals.
Oh yeah.
And now it's not like that. You just show up knowing you have one person to battle. And that's UFC. You show up and you know you got one person to fight now.
They copied the same gimmick back and forth, huh? Okay.
No one's copying.
No,
nothing.
not copying. But
It's
they
that's
stuck to
just
that
the
structure.
crossover.
They stuck to the structure of it. Yeah.
That's life, bro.
Did you see Adesanya lose the other night?
Oh yeah, that fool.
I
didn't. I saw the highlights. I didn't watch it live, but I thought he would. I thought he was going to be better than he was.
Me
I thought
too.
maybe.
Me too. I thought
I knew that the wrestling wasn't going to be his best thing, and I knew that fool was a big and powerful fucking dude. But
I know they came out strong, but
to be submitted like that.
I think they beat him. They beat him to pulp. You know what I mean?
All right. So recently, they had an episode of Family Feud. Okay, and when they had this question, it popped up. Random families are answering this. Okay, who's the greatest rapper of all time is the question. And keep in mind they ask what, like 100 people on the streets or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Steve Harvey also during these answers is like flabbergasted because he apparently is a big hip hop head.
They said J. Cole.
He was kind of offended by these answers and some of these and some of these contestants' answers that they were given.
Let's go.
So there's top 8. Who do you think is the best rapper of all time?
Some kid, maybe J. Cole.
Best rapper? No.
Greatest rapper of all time.
Lil Wayne.
Greatest rapper.
Lil Wayne.
Kendrick, J. Cole, Lil Wayne.
Lil
maybe.
Wayne.
Those top 3, maybe.
Soulja Boy.
Lil Wayne is not on there. Okay, so that's your first. That's your first strike.
What about Cole?
What you got? You got Cole. You got Cole. Survey says.
Really good.
Yeah,
good.
but those two were also said by
Good.
some of the
Kendrick.
Survey says.
Okay, Eminem.
What about Tupac?
Eminem.
Okay, this guy says Eminem. Ding. Number 3 is Eminem.
Whoa, what about Pac?
Pac. Ding. Number 2.
Well, Big is number 1.
Jay-Z.
This guy says Jay-Z. That's last. Number 8.
And Big?
Who you got? You got Big. Big is number 6.
Okay, cool.
Who's number 1?
Number 1, Snoop D-O-double G.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Here's top 8. You got
Bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's so crazy
How could
for
it not be,
us to
though,
be like
right?
this. This is such a bias to our West Coast. Is a lot of people have like a top 3 like Jay-Z, Biggie, and fucking, like
Big
like
L or whoever.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we're like, fuck you. But then as soon as someone puts Snoop Dogg on there, it doesn't matter if we think Snoop Dogg is the best rapper in the world.
Or not.
We're just like, yeah, that's fine. We're cool
He
with that.
co-signs for Cali. He co-signs for us.
We cool with it.
Yeah, he'll co-sign for us.
Snoop
He makes us
Dogg's our
look
number
okay.
1. Fine. I'm
Yeah,
fine
he makes
with
us
it.
look
Fuck it.
okay.
I'm cool.
If he represented California, I'd be okay with it.
Is he the best rapper ever?
Maybe not.
No.
But is he
Do I
up there
care?
making
No.
some cool music?
He's the
up there.
bad motherfucker, though.
But does he have songs that'll
If you're
play
asking
forever?
100 people, though, I mean, that's probably going to be a lot of people saying Snoop Dogg, right? You see him everywhere now. And even
Especially,
if you like...
where's this filmed?
I'm not
Where do you
sure.
think?
Probably L.A.
Thank you.
Hollywood
in
or L.A. or whatever.
So you go out asking motherfuckers in L.A.
face.
who's your favorite rapper.
Hello,
They're going to
Cool
say
J?
Snoop Dogg.
That was his face. He was
I feel like they
making-
asked 100 old people.
50's on there. Hella, look at Dre's just owning that list right there, bro. Dre
Yeah,
owns
that's
that
true.
whole list.
Yeah, Dre owns everybody.
Death
up
Row.
there.
Dre owns
Except
that
for
whole
Big,
Snoop,
Aftermath,
Tupac,
yeah,
and Dre 50.
Damn, that's true. All
Dre
producing. All the
owns that
producing.
shit.
All the producing, man.
Shout out Dre.
50 Cent.
How would Dre be on there?
Right?
Dre
50
never
Cent
really.
too.
Dre doesn't really like do that many records. He has the Dr. Dre and then he has the Chronic.
Bro, look at the list. He owns the whole list.
He does.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
they all rap for him.
Who
yeah.
cares?
They all
That's
produce.
why he's on there.
That's
He
true.
should probably be on number 1 for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's true. I like how our
I
guy
hate Jay.
LL Cool J though.
No, you don't hate
I like
him. You just don't
LL.
agree
Not a
with
fan,
his
not a fan,
his standing.
not a fan.
LL
You don't
made the
agree with
list.
I
his
like the Cool J. The
Come
Cool
on,
J is
rock
cool.
the bells, bro.
Cool J's
He's
cool.
hip hop. B.I.G.'s got to be on there, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm fine with LL on someone's top 10.
I know a lot
that
of people.
Don't kill me.
A lot of people say it's the conflict with Jay-Z. Some people say he's one of the greatest of all time. Some people don't like him at all.
Honestly, that list doesn't kill me. 50 and Jay are probably like debatable if they should even be on the list. But other than that, like everyone else on that list, definitely deservable.
If you had to bring somebody back that's dead on that list, who would it be?
Okay.
Pac.
Pac or Big?
Yeah, Pac.
They're the only two that
There's
are
only two,
dead.
actually. God damn it. That's only two. All right, I thought there
I'm
was
saying
more.
Pac.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
go
thought we
Pac.
hit us with the
Pac.
default.
I thought it was a 3. I thought it was a 3.
My guy over there.
You hit us with the right, and we fucking.
I'll take the Pac. I'll take the Pac.
My guy Nonsense will already say he's alive, so he'll take Big.
He's still in, man. He's in Cuba.
But yeah, man. Hey, I'm not angry with that list.
No.
This is brand new too, huh? That was not too long ago, huh?
No, it was brand new. Yeah,
Nice.
or pretty new. Yeah.
Shout out Steve Harvey for doing
For
still
sure.
doing it.
And a hip hop head.
Yeah,
too.
hip-hop
He's a
head,
funny
for sure.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I like me some Steve Harvey. The Steve Harvey show back in the day? That was some good shit.
They said he was bald then too. It was all fake. He's been bald forever. They said.
Okay.
How crazy is that to think?
Really?
though?
So
Yeah.
what was
The
that?
whole time it's
That
been,
was
it's been a glue on.
Whoa.
This whole time.
What hair?
I'm not-
You never
I'm
had
not-
hair, did you?
Yeah, the Steve Harvey show. He had a little high tower fucking like a high top fade. He had a high top fade forever. And then they
What
said
about
that
on Kings of
whole
Comedy?
time.
Did he
High
have
top
it?
fade. High top
He
fade.
had the fade on Kings
forever.
Comedy?
And they said this whole time it's been a stick on glue. This whole fucking time.
Okay.
And only certain people knew that.
You know, I'm not too surprised.
I haven't seen it lately.
Have you
Show
seen,
it up. Show it up.
Well,
Sid.
real quick, have you seen this? This happened. Now that you say this,
What do you got?
what's this rapper's
Oh,
name?
he does. I see it.
This rapper was on stage. He comes
Who is
out.
it?
Okay, and his
shit!
whole thing,
Who is that?
his
Sid?
whole thing.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay,
Blew his whole hair
he's,
off.
he's about to start his set. He comes out, the smoke hits, and there's his hair. His hair just gets fucked up. How do you come back from that on the set?
You don't. You go away. You walk away. It's
Who
over.
is it?
Oh, he's a name too, man. I'll tell it to you in a minute. Snoop Dogg posted this. Snoop says, "Fly away."
Who is that? That
my
walks away.
Spice One's cracking up over here. But hey,
is
man.
this
Okay,
now?
I'll give it to you. That's where you see it. One
Wait
more
a
time.
minute.
We got to know his name.
Does
Yeah.
that damage your career? We got to know his
Oh,
name.
you're done. You came out like you got hair, and we found out you're really 65 years old.
This poor guy. Dude.
He's playing a young man when he's 65.
It hurts.
Yeah,
like
it's-
we can't bully him.
It's Farruko.
because it just sucks. Who's
Farruko.
Farruko?
Go do it. I want to see this man.
Who's Farruko?
He's a major
gotta do it the
star.
hard way out
He's
here,
one of
huh?
those Latin rappers.
That's
yeah.
that guy. That guy looked way
He
thinner
could go
than
really
this.
good with a bald, bro. He would
That's
look
him.
great
Yeah, he
with a
looked great
bald
bald.
head.
Yeah, this fool's rocking.
What's he doing?
He likes to rock that weird hair. I don't know.
Well, he's always got a hat on,
What,
so
they
you
glue,
never know. He's got
they
a hat
glue
on.
hair on their head. Yeah, I guess he wears a hat a lot.
Yeah, you can't really tell. He's always got
Now
a
he's
hat
wearing a hat after that incident. That's what happened.
I would just shave it off
Bro,
after
doesn't
that.
have
Yeah, this
one
one's wearing a
video
hat
of
now.
hat. Look at hoodie.
Damn, now it's all hats.
hoodie.
Oh,
there it
that's
is.
a fake mohawk. Holy moly.
Okay, so how you spray paint that thing
He's
to make it
lined up
fake,
hella
and then
good.
put
Maybe you
a-
tattoo it on.
is that a fake beard?
You can grow a beard. I'm
Hey,
sure.
shout out to Farruko for coming back after that and doing a set.
Yeah.
You know,
Can we translate this in English? Because people are laughing. Let's see what they say on that one. I want to see some translations to English. One of them saying maybe your hair's done. I don't know.
They say I don't. The bird is back.
That's Farruko
Very
defending himself.
country.
Tell me, toy old pod. That's what they say. I don't laugh. The bird is back. Berry culture. You won't
That's
understand those codes before
That's
the
him,
braids
that's
and
him.
dreads were the
Who
Farouk.
cares? That's him.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Give me a dirty comment. Give me one where everyone's laughing. Go down a little bit. You know, not.
Okay. Everyone criticizing the image and God loving that heart.
Yeah, God loves
Oh,
this
give me
guy.
that one. Give me the maxi.
Hey.
Give me the maxi. Last one.
Amen.
Gentlemen, he's an artist and God knows.
Max is gonna give you the real.
People love this man.
Amen.
And you say you're a Christian
You
and
behave
behave
like-
like another worldly
you play with
person. You playing with God. And
I
sooner
don't
or
know.
later
Is
you're
that
gonna
because he
fail.
has the fake hair?
I don't know, dude.
He's-
Is that because he has a fake hair?
He's
'Cause
playing God.
with
He's, he's creating a
Good
hairdo.
God. If he's
Anyway,
pretending to be God. 'cause
again,
he got
I'm gonna
fake
say
hair.
shout out to Farruko for coming back after that whole incident on stage.
That was awesome.
That's
Let-
crazy.
Before you go away,
Yeah.
that was awesome, dude. He blew his hair off like that.
That's crazy when that happens on stage. A lot of people have that fucking steam shit now where
You think they told him that glue's pretty cheap, Farruko? We can't get the good stuff tonight. And he's like, I'll run it anyways.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's not the Super Bowl.
I don't know what kind of glue they use.
So we only got Elmer's tonight.
But that sucks.
There's only Elmer's in the house.
That sucks. But also, he commented on Snoop Dogg's post and he laughed about it. So he laughed it off.
That's cool. That's
he's
cool.
You know, he's
Do
rolling.
you
He's rolling
shave
the punches.
Do you shave the gig though now?
I always think, even when I was just fucking around writing recently, listening to some old beats and just writing some lyrics and having fun with it, trying to have fun with it. Because I remember, like, when I stopped writing, I wasn't having fun anymore. Like, I was going in and trying to write shit, and I was like, this is, like, so not fun to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying so hard, and it sucked. And so, like, I was just writing and having fun with it. And as I was writing, I was, like, trying to, like, be silly and have fun. And then I was, like, in my head, like, oh, no. This is literally what I thought. This is so weird. Literally what I thought was, what would Idea be thinking if he heard what I was writing right now? Like, yo, you're not taking it serious. You know what I mean? And
you think he always took it serious?
No, I don't know. No, not at all. Not at all. Because, like, you hear weird side and you hear, like, other shit.
Yeah, weird side.
That's not even what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that's, like, my mind state still is stuck into me, like, where, like, I can't, like, get down on a beat. And, like, I was, like, Matt heard what I was writing. And I was writing about, like taking the bag and wearing a mask and packing a gat and, like, trying to have fun writing again. But, like, as I'm writing it, I felt like I was dirty for writing this, like, this direction, going that direction. And I was thinking to myself, what would, like, my influences or people that I looked up to think
well, as
when
we
they heard that.
We keep bringing this up, though, right? But Soul and what he is into and what he likes and how the different experimental rap that he listens to, and he has fun with it. I think it's okay to.
Do you struggle with your rhymes lately? I struggle with rhyming lately.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
cool.
because I just, like, I go to rhyme and I can rap on myself in the car good, but I'm, like, in a different mind state though when I'm
maybe because you've
here.
rapped so much and done so many freestyles that you try not to use the same words and it gets harder as you go.
It gets harder, but then again, I feel like I don't know. We're just not doing it like we used to do it all the time, you know?
Yeah, it's just harder. And you don't have nothing to talk about. I've always talked about, like, as you get older, you don't have the content to talk about.
Can a baseball player continue to hit home runs for the rest of his life?
Well, your boy Jose Canseco's calling out Aaron Judd.
Hey, he just made Canseco, Jose Canseco, Oakland A's Hall of Famer now. Shout out to Jose.
Congratulations.
Jose. Yeah.
Do you think that Canseco could hit a fucking softball further than Judd could hit a fucking hardball?
Jose is still yoked.
He's huge.
You know,
bro.
he challenged Aaron Judge, and he took out a big fat stack of cash, 100 grand, slapped it on the table. He said, "Aaron Judge, I want you home run contest, home run derby contest. Put your money up."
When Judd took that picture the other day with Gillis, I commented on Gillis' picture. Stop dodging Jose Canseco. I never got more likes on anything. 7,000 something likes.
Really?
For me being stop dodging Jose Canseco, and I tagged Jose Canseco and I tagged Judd. Yeah, I never got more likes, like 7,000 something on Instagram.
Nice.
Because people want to see. I mean, I would too.
I want to see it too.
He's claiming that Judd can be pitched.
Jose can still do it. You know why? I just saw a video of Gary Sheffield, a legend from the
Stockton-Port.
Yeah, from the 90s, 2000s, right?
He played.
He just smoked.
I saw him play at Bill Hebert Field in Stockton.
He's like puffing on a cigar at the same time, a stogie, and he just hitting bombs over the
just cracking them.
You think Vlad can't hit bombs?
God, just having fun. But
once you get it, I think it's a thing. You just acquire that.
You think
style.
Vlad Sr. can't still hit bombs?
I'm sure he can.
You think Big Papi can still hit bombs?
Yes. Some of these guys.
You think Bonds is still hitting bombs?
I think he could.
I think Bonds is definitely hitting bombs still easily.
Come on, man. Bonds is the man.
That's crazy.
Bonds was the man. You're right.
Do you think that do you really think Canseco can hit a softball further than Judd can hit a fucking hardball? You think it's a possibility, or
I don't know.
You think he's pipe dreaming? You think he's pipe dreaming?
I want to see the matchup though.
Why is he calling Judd out like that? Of all people, why Judd?
Judge,
I know, but why though?
He's the best.
I know he's the best, but I mean, they say Ohani's the best.
He's
right
the
now.
home run.
Ohani's the best. They say right now.
He reached how many home runs
Ohtani
recently?
is the best all-around fucking baseball player, but Judge is the best hitter.
How many home runs did he hit recently collectively?
And that's all that.
He just broke the record.
What was it? How many was it?
Most home runs in the quickest amount of time. Yeah. Is it not 300 already? Is it
already 300
Probably
this season?
300. Yeah. No.
Oh no, I was saying all time like 300 this season. Like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so how many?
Yeah, he broke the record by 230.
Oh no way, he broke it by 2. I was like,
over 300.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he has over 300 now. But he made the 300 homers collectively faster than any other player in history. Faster than Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth,
oh shit,
Barry Bonds, McGuire. All
and
these
always calling him out for that.
Kings,
so now, why doesn't he just take the easy 100,000? I mean, and then again, I thought about it. I go, you don't want it.
You know where he's from, right?
You get embarrassed.
Is he from?
If it doesn't work out, you get embarrassed, and you just look like a fool.
Juiced out motherfucker come out.
Not even that.
Hit a ball 530 feet.
And Judge is a natural giant.
It could go bad. It could go bad.
Did you know that Canseco hit a ball out of the Coliseum?
That's what they said, up and over the top of the top.
Out of the into the parking lot.
Yeah. Is that the only guy to
one's
ever do
done
it?
Yeah.
Only guy to ever do it. And who got that ball?
I don't know.
No, I mean like they went and picked it up for 100%. They made
no
sure
video evidence,
they made it.
But people, that's always been the like. I remember
that's
going
a legend.
to an A's game when I was 7, 8 years old.
And that was the legend then, huh?
They were saying like, yeah, Jose Canseco hit a ball out of the stadium, and I remember looking, going,
dude, it's a straight shot. It's a straight shot right up there.
Some of those guys can, dude. And like Bonds is launching them out of the AT&T or whatever.
Everyone launches it out of AT&T.
AT&T, yeah, it's different.
But way far, bro. Farther than anybody.
No one ever launched it out of the Coliseum but Canseco.
Ever, right?
Ever. He's the only person.
Because the Coliseum goes up huge high. It's like 426 or something like that by like fucking 1,000 high. How high is that motherfucker?
Do you have the video of it?
I mean, you probably could find it.
But it's a legit video.
So
I just seen it.
This is a different video.
What is this?
Well,
Waterworld?
No, I just wanted to get your take on
Marine World.
You know. What do you think about rappers who are putting on shows at, like
Marine World?
SeaWorld.
I'll go if it's a free show. Is it a free show?
Soulja Boy on a stage.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Am I paying $63 to get in?
Bow Wow.
Hold on. Am I paying $63
Look at them
for me and my
twerking over here?
Good
twerking
God!
The whales.
The whales don't know what to do. The whales are like, what the fuck is going on? There's whales in the crowd. There's whales in the crowd, and there's whales out there
twerking next to the
whales. Is there whales in the?
She's shaking her ass on that poor seal over there. That poor seal.
Dude, that's a whole tank when they keep all the... Is that... Who's he with?
I don't know. That's Little Bow Wow.
That's Bow Wow now. Now Bow Wow. He dropped a little.
I didn't even recognize
Still
the guy.
little. He still looks little.
He's still little.
Shade Moss.
So, okay. So, back to what we're saying. So, am I paying $63 to get in? And I'm paying for the fucking... what do you call it? Show 2?
Tell me you wouldn't go to that show.
I would if I'm not paying $123 to get for the whole deal.
How many people in that crowd, you think?
I don't hate it.
Is that 2,000 people?
That's a free show. There's about 450 people there.
It's crazy the setup on the water, you know. It's
That
like a
is
little
nuts.
Turn
island.
my shit up hell loud. You turn my shit up hell. That shit is wild.
Hey. Shout out to,
Is he, like he always claims, he's the first rapper to do a fucking, what do you call it?
Soulja Boy.
A SeaWorld show. Once again, give it up for
Always
Soulja Boy.
first.
Always first.
There you go.
I'm not lying. He's always
Shout
first.
out, hey.
First to have girls tweaking or twerking.
Tweaking and twerking. Hold on.
Tweaking and twerking,
at the SeaWorld show.
At the SeaWorld show.
Shout out
Tweaking
to Soulja
and
Boy.
twerking at the SeaWorld.
Dude.
First of all.
Another first.
Man, he is getting them all. And a floating stage. I mean, does the guy ever miss?
Who can say they've had whales
Ever.
at their show?
I don't know.
Like killer whales attended the show.
A lot of
Sig,
hip-hop
you're on
heads.
to, no, wait a minute. Sig's on to something. God strike him down if he's lying. There's seas and islands and all kind. I don't know, sharks and who knows.
It's amazing.
Aquatic
There's
octopuses.
been a lot of fat girls at people's shows.
There's all kinds.
Again,
of
just that
on the
whole-
water. There's sharks there. Who's had sharks at their shows?
All right.
Who's had sharks at their shows?
I mean, they're
Literal sharks or like
Literal sharks.
gambling sharks?
No.
They're
Literal.
definitely hitting bombs.
Literal sharks.
They're hitting bombs
Literal
out of the park for sure.
Yeah. Siggy,
Yeah.
I want to let you know.
Yes, sir.
If I had tickets to a Soulja Boy show,
You would go.
you'd be the first people there.
Yeah,
Who?
dude.
You both, you guys. I
You
get
didn't even
tickets.
say me. You said Siggy.
I said
You son of a
Siggy.
bitch.
Both you guys would be
He
there.
X'd me out.
I just got both you guys on the Soulja Boy
I never
show.
thought-
Hey, he gave me a high five too. He's the one
Yeah.
that said, "Give me a high five." I just gave him the high five. You asshole.
When?
I
You
never
know when.
When?
You know
Was it? I don't know when. I'm confused now.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I never thought I'd go to a Chingy show
You
and
went
see
to a Chingy show.
see Chingy perform, but I would love to
Wait a
see.
minute, wait.
Give me a
I made
Chingy
that
song.
happen.
Give me a
do it
Chingy
I
song.
made
back
that
then,
happen.
back then. And
Yeah,
and
he performed it.
That was it, right?
And he did it. Yes.
Ah.
And he did it.
gotta do that.
I would love to go to a Soulja Boy show.
Wait a minute.
Why
Song.
Does Chingy have another song besides Right There?
Right there, right
Meet me
there.
at the Holiday Inn. Or
No
was it the- yeah.
way. That's him, too.
Yeah.
I'm
What you
going
doing?
down at the
Chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Damn, he's got 2
With
hits.
two of your
He got
friends.
2 hits. And what hit did I hit him
Yeah.
with right now?
Right there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like the way
I like
you
how they
do
do it right there, right
Yeah,
there.
and he did both.
Okay,
You know, he did both.
at least I knew the one that wasn't as big as the other one.
He has a couple. You'd be surprised. He has a few. hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give it up to that,
All
man.
right.
Lately, I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
I never listen to people that are
Sure.
rapping lately. I'm all into the beats.
Who's your favorite producer lately?
Lately, it's not like that. When I look at music and I listen to music, I'll go to a playlist and I'll find a sound that I like.
Okay.
And then I'll play like a whole genre. I got like 10 hours.
Who's the top in that one?
It doesn't.
Well, in that genre, who's the top?
L. Michael's Affair.
Okay, that's the artist.
Yeah. And so like you get stuff like this.
Do you
Watch.
listen, have you heard of Thievery Corporation?
Yes.
Okay, they're legendary.
So when I play stuff like this, I get stuff like this. Like no disrespect, I'm trying to play over the mic or nothing, but you get stuff like this.
Hear this again. Disrespect them, but no. Oh.
Just beats.
Hold on.
No, but he said no disrespect. So it doesn't count.
Okay, perfect. As long as he said that.
You just get a bunch of beats.
Yeah, no.
Look,
Yeah.
it gets me through my day.
Do you dive into DJ Shadow at all anymore?
Oh, always. He's always in somewhere. He's somewhere in there.
He's still making good
He
stuff.
might make a linger into the stuff because it's that kind of stuff I'm hearing.
He's on Mass Appeal now.
So he might.
But
he's very punk rock
which
now.
is very, that's like Gangstar's
I mean,
affiliated.
Shadow is.
You like the
label.
punk rock stuff that he put out?
No, he's not only punk. He does a mixture.
I know he does, but that stuff he
He
put out.
wasn't-
Listen
he
to what he's
wasn't
put out
gangster,
lately.
though. That's Premier.
He went. No, DJ Shadow did hyphy stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that stuff though that he put out a little bit?
I
or
like
no?
everything he puts out.
You're a nice guy.
I like everything
that.
DJ
You're
Shadow
a
puts
very
out.
nice
He's
guy.
about to do. I mentioned the Thievery Corporation.
You like
He's
everything
doing a
that
show
Al
with them.
puts out?
Yes, I love everything Alchemist
Who?
puts out. Alchemist is amazing.
Oh, for sure.
It just you don't know why though, because I feel like he's doing everything from brass tacks, from the floor. You know what I mean? He really goes in the basements when he does those shows where they're like, "Can you make a beat for us, Al?" He really does.
But you always see him always kicking it with like underground cats and lower cats and people that. But he kicks it with like the most famous of cats as well. You'll see him in like high class places that you would never think you see Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
But then you also see him in like the grimiest dungeons of studios doing shit with people.
A man
that you
like
never
that,
knew.
a man like that. How do you think he keeps his ear in the street? Like real talk. How do you think he does it?
Alchemist?
He is in the street. What are we talking about?
No. I get it. But how does
Always
he keep
working,
his
bro.
ear into the street? Like, do you think he has a guy? I mean, do you think he has a guy or a couple guys?
He is there.
I get it.
He's going to these shows. He is at the shows.
I know, but he's also doing his own thing. He's also in
As far
London,
as
Brooklyn,
what?
wherever.
As far as what?
As far as in knowing
Digging
what's
in the crates?
As far as in knowing what's the newest of
For
the newest.
samples?
As in samples, as in where
He has his own
who's been
sound
played
that
before,
he has,
what's been
right?
done. Yeah, of course.
And then he also has just kind of done different branches of that, I think, too. But
isn't that such a gift?
he's just
to
such
be
a
able
master.
to make a
such
beat?
a master. That.
Just such a gift. I feel like to be able to make a beat because I feel like 80. It used to be for me 90%. I
Yeah.
feel like it's 80% now. The beat on a song.
You know who
It'll
else?
draw you in. Maybe 75.
You know who else
75.
I've been listening to production? Why just beat only albums I've been really enjoying lately?
What?
Blockhead.
Of course.
Oh,
Of course.
I mean, the
We don't even need to
No.
say-
You know who I've been
Or
enjoying
he put out an
lately?
instrumental album only of the Ox that we talked about during our interview. If you haven't seen it, check it out, Milk People.
Yes, tell him.
Super dope. And he put out that other one that you sent me. I can't remember the name, but I love that one.
75% beat or 25% lyrics. How is it looking nowadays for the normal guy on a song? Is it for you? Maybe not for you because you're a super diver than an average man. You're a swimsuit fucking your tanks.
Yeah.
You got 2 tanks on.
Yeah.
The average man has
Okay.
one and he
Okay.
goes 130 feet and he comes back. You have 2 tanks.
What's your question?
You're a 260 man.
I love to dive. No, I
This
love,
man
I love
is.
to dive.
I'm going to
You're
say
right,
that this
you're
man
right.
is a
What's the question?
260 man. The average man's only a 130 guy. He goes down deep. He turns around.
I'm
He
a
hears
heavy
some
hitter.
Wu Tang. He hears
Heavy
something. He
hitter.
comes back. This man's going deeper.
I go deep.
So what I'm saying
This is what I've been into.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, does the average man even take it in like you take it in? You think?
Oh, no. Of course not. Of course
He's
not.
above average. But listen to this though. Can I break this down for you for a second?
Compared to none of us, you know.
Everyone at this table right now, like even me, I'm at my worst shape of my life, fitness wise. But we are the top 1% of fitness in America, right?
Why would you say that?
That's the truth. 1,000% the truth.
Yeah, I think you're right.
At our fitness right now, we are the top 1% of fitness.
Us or in America or who?
In America.
Yeah.
Us 3 at this table right now.
Compared
if
to the
you
average,
looked
like,
at,
Americans
you
and
looked
all
at the average American.
Yeah, I go to the gym
we
every
are
day.
in the top 1% of. I haven't worked out in probably over 8 months. I'm still in the top 1%
Still great shape.
of fitness.
And we have
compared to everyone.
Our hip hop minds are mentally
This fool's
fit.
hip hop mind is so so
This fool is
trained,
I
so
can't even
fit
keep up with this man lately anymore.
that he is 1,000% in the top 1% of hearing music and
I'm jealous of this man. Sometimes I see this man and I'm like, how do you have time for this? Yeah, I'm like, how do you have time for this?
Whoa, you're the one that's listening to all these beats.
That if he's on it,
I get beats. I'm a beat guy. I listen to a lot of beats. I love beats. I can do beats.
But what I'm saying is, like, the average man. Think about the average man,
sure.
like you said.
Yeah.
Are you ahead of the average man?
No.
The average man
beat-wise,
is not nowhere near what this fool is.
How about
here.
this? My specialty is if you came to my house to hang out, I could put on some crazy ass beats and some crazy ass shit that you're like, whoa, where are you getting this from? And I'm like, I'll show you. Why are you? They would exactly. Why are you listening to this? And I'm like, that's what I get off on. I get off on the weird,
That's what I've been listening to. Shout out to MCMP alum.
Give me what you
chandelier.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get one yet.
I love this.
Give the man his time.
I have.
No, he had it. He just wants to.
I just want you to hear what I've been
run
listening
it in. Run it in.
Beat wise, instrumental wise, for sure, man.
One of the great producers out
just
there.
production wise, period.
Who is this?
Factor Chandelier.
Oh, okay.
MCMP alum.
Yo, master of the ones and twos and all the in betweens. Fake 4, Mastermind, Factor Chandelier. Hey,
what a name, huh?
Yeah, but legend. Super good. He's been making a lot of new stuff, dude. Not sure if the album just dropped yet, but let me find out.
Anyway, that fool is just super hard with it. Hey, Fat Redoubt, that is a wild top 3. Z-Man, Idea, and Dirtbag Band.
Factor's new album, September 6th. Cold World.
We're coming up on it.
Cold World. We'll have to reconnect, I think, for that one.
Wait, let me bring
Can
you
reach
back.
out to him? I would.
Yes, we have to.
One of my favorite interviews of all time. I think it was the first time. Because it was like a new thing to us to be doing like Zoom interviews. We always said
At
like
first people were hating on Zoom.
At first we
were
even
too,
said,
though. Even we were hating on Zoom.
We were like we don't want to do like if people can't come to the studio, we don't want to do the interview.
Yeah, it was a no-go. But then
it became
COVID
a thing. Happened.
It became a thing.
And then all these things happened, and it was like these Zoom interviews were cool.
Yeah, why the hell not?
But we did our first few, which like Boom Bap was great, but it like had its hiccups. And
Can I ask you a real question while we're here on this moment?
For sure.
Why is it okay for someone to sit here, but then when they're on camera and they're still here with us, it's not cool? Because I honestly used to feel like that. Like I would watch a podcast and he's not there, and I'm like, that's not as good. You know what I mean? Unless he's in the studio.
Chemistry, the vibe.
I know, but I know it's the chemistry and the vibe. But it's like,
for sure.
But he's still here and he's still talking. He's still bullshitting with
I
you.
think it's the way of
he's still interactive.
I know, conversation.
It's better now, though.
The way you dive into it. You know?
Before. Listen to this though.
Interaction.
Before you could really tell that person wasn't in studio. Now with camera angles and views and shit,
we could sell him. Yeah, you could
feels
sell him,
like, hey,
he's
this
here
fool
chilling.
could be in the studio.
And
when
we're
before
talking,
it was a lot of just like single
us,
camera
man.
shit. So
yeah,
you don't see like individuals on their own camera.
Yeah.
So then you see one guy on his own camera. It's like, oh, that fool's by himself in his own room.
Of course.
But now we have our own.
Where you can swap.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
So I see you by yourself. Doesn't mean you're in your own room. You're in this room.
We're in the same room.
So you know what I mean? Like we're able to
just kind of feed off of that numbers. Yeah, feed off the numbers. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Magic. We doing magic.
If you're doing magic, you're doing good numbers over here. I'll tell you that. David Blaine over here.
There's a lot of magic being done lately, man. A lot of good music.
Lately, what are you looking forward to hearing lately? Like real talk. Like I know you're a big hip hop head.
I mean that Eligh album. Yeah. For sure.
I look forward to hearing the rest of this X-rated album.
Yeah.
Favorite
little bit that the sneak peek that we've had has been amazing. I can't wait to hear the rest of that X-rated album.
I like what you're going with here. I like where you're going with.
There's a lot of good stuff coming up, man. Like honestly,
I think we're gonna stick around and do.
2024 is good for music. Pretty good for music.
Fuck yeah. And I think we're in the right place at the right time.
What do you got?
It's hard because there is a lot of new hip hop podcasts popping up.
My man,
but just remember that we are originals that have been here since 2018.
Long time.
And so don't look over us. Don't
6,
skip
7
over us.
years.
If you don't like our content, stick around because I'm sure there will be something that you will like.
For sure.
There's always somebody
that you will want to hear, and you don't want to miss out on that.
I agree.
And we'll probably be back. I think we
keep it diverse.
We have some fun left in us for the night.
Always.
There's something going on here. There's something going on here.
There's something going on in
There's something
in
going
the
on in the air in here.
I want to say thank you very much to the people around this table right here. There's only 3 of us.
There's something going on.
But I'll tell you right now, the 3 of us right here are going to keep this thing filled up, and we're going to get to where we're going. And stick with us, Milk people. Thank you to everybody that's been listening to us from the beginning. Shout out to all the artists that really stick with us. Go check us out on all your podcast apps, Milkcrates and Microphones, on your Spotify podcast apps, on your iTunes, and Podbean. Also look at us on YouTube. Shout out to X-Rated. Thank you for trying to hook up with us tonight. I promise you we will get that interview done.
Yeah.
We ain't done with it.
Yeah, it's happening.
Shout out to everyone out there that even took a look at tonight's podcast. Shout out to you if you've been riding with Milkcrates and Microphones. And shout out to you if you're fucking even in the town that represents who we are. You're good peoples. We hold it down for everyone out there. And guess what? God didn't create this shit, but we did. And we're going to try our best to continue to make this shit just for you guys.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to Fat Redial. Thank you for sticking with us.
He's a good man.
Stuck with us all night. He sticks with us every night. He's one of the original Milk Crate fucking cat. I'm gonna get this guy in the studio.
Get PR in here. Get that old PR in here.
The studio. Shout out to the guy to our left of us. Couldn't do it without him. We're gonna get X-rated. It ain't on you. It's on us.
No,
baby.
hey man,
we gonna do this.
Shout out to the Milk people. Keep riding with us. Yo, plenty more in store for 2024. Plenty more time in the year. Keep riding, keep rolling, because we're heading to the moon, baby.
Yes.
Milkcrates and Microphones is a team, and when we go down as a fucking team.
Before we go, Sig, speak a little Spanish.
Yo, español, mota.
No, don't do that.
That's how we're multi-language here.
Dame tu mota.
There you go. Hit the SAP, hit the SAP button on the bottom of the screen for the translation into Spanish.
Hey, peace out, all the Milkcrates and Microphones people listening, and we'll be back again soon, very soon. And as always, do not kill yourself, America, because we love you. Peace the fuck out.
Peace, 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 peace.